know, bro. Might be the system. Might be the system. And you always got the echo. I gotta use these headphones. I can't even use the damn mic properly because the damn echo shit, bro. It don't even make sense.
Mm.
God, you
Relax,
trip too
relax.
smooth. Let me see. Gee, we're gonna delete that comment because I don't know why that's up there.
That's crazy. We're deleting comments.
No,
Delete the comment
that's
is
wild.
wild.
We acknowledge one Samoan Joe.
Yeah, put that man in timeout, bro. Put that man in timeout. Put that man in timeout because that's kind of
That's
crazy.
crazy.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Another episode, number 7. We have. Today we'll be diving in. We'll talk about a little bit of Elimination Chamber, some stuff. We'll dive into some other conversations as the time goes. Um, we only have 4 matches in one segment, so I'm assuming there's not going to be anything else they're going to announce as of right now. You know, they could announce something tomorrow, something random. Might be a one-man match tomorrow, so you know who knows. But I do want
Almost.
to let me see. Yeah, Omos need to be on the show, man. I don't know what they're doing with Omos, bro.
I'm saying,
Just
bro.
gotta get
I'm
ready.
saying, bro.
It's getting kind of crazy, man. Let me.
Am I, did you really put me a timeout? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, bro.
That's why.
Time out, bro.
That's crazy. How long is my time for? That's so
Until I let you back in. There's only one tribal chief, bro. It ain't Samoa Joe,
It's
bro.
it's
So,
it's gonna be as quick as Joe's
You
tongue.
know, you know what else is crazy? You know, the Mo not feeling on Moss on Black History Month. That's even crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Why
That's
are we
that's
doing
wild,
this right
bro.
now?
It's
I
the
might have to
Black
put.
History Month.
not
I
about
might
you.
I
That's
might
wild, bro.
might
This not about
I
you.
might to play him in timeout too, bro. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy.
I didn't even
Um,
say
How
that.
long
so
is my timeout for? That's kind of tough.
I don't know, bro. It didn't say, bro. It didn't say.
Nah,
You have a habit of leaving.
You should get
you
a
have habit of
time.
leaving
You
the chat
just,
anyway.
you just
G.
secretly banned him for the rest of
You-
his life, bro.
You
There was
straight
no-
up left the chat
Why?
last week.
bro, it
There
literally
was no
says right
time.
here, like, oh, the owner has put you in timeout.
He-
Told you I was gonna
and it's
crazy.
actually me a time frame.
Wait, it didn't even tell you how long you did. Yeah, you probably banned him,
No.
gang. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you probably did for real.
Until you apologize, bro.
No
You
man.
Ban
apologize.
one of the hosts from chat.
That's
All right,
crazy.
let me actually let me switch this so I can put them down here to make it a little bit better. Okay, there we go. Actually, turn your phone to the side so the screen will be the green. There
That
we go. There
better?
we go. Yeah. There we go. Bigger. Okay, so I'll let the 2 guests at the bottom introduce themselves. You guys can plug in your socials if you want. Things you guys want to plug in. If you guys want to plug in, we've been trying to collab with more women content creators in the Russell Talk community. So we have 2 today. We have 2 today who nice enough to join us, and then we'll probably have some more in the future as well. But I'll let you guys introduce yourselves. Like I said, you can plug in your socials or whatever you guys want to plug in. We'll start with Ash, and then Courtney can go afterwards.
Okay. Hi, I'm Ash. I'm not really a content creator. I just talk on the internet about wrestling because I don't have anyone in my real life to do that with. And
That
that's
all of
about
us?
it.
Nice. My name's Courtney. I make wrestling content on TikTok. You can find me at tiktok.com/Courtney_Coburn. So I make content wrestling wise, mostly WWE related, and I also do a podcast with my friends from TikTok who I've met. So if you go youtube.com/outcastedOC, you'll find us there doing weekly reviews of Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, NXT, shorts, watch-alongs for different premium live events, and weekly podcasts. So yeah, I'm super excited, super grateful to be here. Thanks, Malik, for the invite. Always open to meeting new people and talking wrestling because I don't have
Your
anyone in my
accent
immediate
kicks
circle.
ass. Like
All right,
you
Jake.
make me sound stupid when I talk. Like,
Well, that's not the first time someone said that to me. If I had
I'm
$1 for
saying-
every single time someone complimented my accent, I would be rich and never having to work a
I'm
single
saying
day in my
the,
life.
the way I say NXT, it doesn't even sound cool the way she said it, bro. Like,
Right.
That just sounds bland, man.
I was just
Yo,
going to
yo,
clip my
yo,
audio
yo,
from
yo.
this now.
Jay, you're not showing your face today, man. What's going on?
I usually do, yeah, but I had to change locations, and I don't really have a good spot for. I'll be back at my normal location next week, but I don't really have a good spot for my camera where I'm at now. So
So we could dive into the chamber stuff first. We only got 4 matches in a segment announced so far. So, and there's one person we don't know who's going to be a part of one of the chambers, but the majority of the people they already announced is fine. So, how does everybody, I guess, feel about the cards overall? I mean, a lot of people, some people are kind of iffy about it, some people are not. But
Well, before we get into the full card, Malik, can you please get me out of this timeout game?
Oh,
He's
shit.
like, I just
You
want to say my
actually-
piece.
you
Got
might
it.
actually-
if I become an Omos supporter, would you get me out of this timeout?
I told you.
No!
Yeah, you gotta apologize,
No,
bro.
no, do not
Don't
concede
do
to
it.
this
I am.
bullshit.
I will definitely.
Why are you hating on
apologize.
Black History Month?
I,
What's wrong with
Yeah,
you?
thanks,
man.
oh boss.
Hey,
Why are
man.
you
Man.
doing this
Hey,
shit?
man.
I will
Don't do
apologize for.
Don't do that.
I need
always
you to.
Samoa Joe.
I need you to look at the
Samoa
camera.
Joe.
I need
I'm
you to
gonna
look
bring
at the
a fucking
camera.
stick on
I
you.
need you to look at the camera and say, "Omos is him, bro." That's all I need
Don't
you to
do
say.
it.
Stop.
Don't
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 do it.
don't
It's not
cave.
worth
Wait,
it.
wait,
Don't
wait,
cave.
wait.
Otherwise, you can't get out of timeout, bro.
Hold on, hold on. I'll do
This is
you
crazy,
better.
bro.
And when you say it, because we know you be editing the clips for the show.
No,
You
I'm
gotta edit
gonna
that
clip it myself.
You gotta
I'm gonna
clip that
myself.
shit.
I
too.
knew
You
it.
gotta
I
clip
He
knew
that
wants
it
it
shit,
in
too.
full.
No.
I want that
We
shit.
should have moved
like,
to some
in
neutral
writing.
I want you to look at the camera and apologize and
If-
say,
if you
"Omos
say
is
it-
him,
out
bro."
because
if
Omos
you
can't
say it,
wrestle
I will
this over
buy
a
you-
wet paper bag.
I will buy you a Carl Anthony Towns jersey. Don't do it. Do
Oh,
not.
absolutely not. Hey,
I
I guess
He-
I'm
Why, why would you do
He
that?
can't even buy you a jersey. He don't even know where you
Hey, I
live, bro.
guess-
So how you gonna send it to you?
Hey,
How you
I
gonna
guess,
send it to you?
I'll
I guess
find
I'm
a way.
staying in timeout then because absolutely nothing.
That's
I-
crazy.
It's good.
In
Stand
his
your
own chat.
ground.
That's crazy, my dog. That's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
No business.
Oh, gee,
Before
when
I
I'm not
went
saying
to
myself
Russia,
wrong, Marvin.
Malik's Putin.
You get
What's
him that
happening?
jersey, G baby gonna turn into Zesty G.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
That's
gang.
kind of
We're not
wild.
doing that.
It's kind of wild.
Yeah, very wild. We're not doing that. Anyways,
Turn into
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro.
What the
Yeah,
hell
no.
is this intro?
Turn into
bro?
Gat.
I will burn that Carl Anthony Towns jersey immediately. So,
Bro, don't waste my
Let's
money
not do
like
that.
that.
Boy, this rest.
Man,
rest
shit
Oh,
gonna be
my-
like what, $50?
Yeah, I wouldn't buy it. It's no point in buying it. So we have 4 matches on the card. Is everybody is everybody okay with the short match cards, or is people kind of expecting more? Or
We've
Rumble-
said on this show before that Triple H cooks with short match cards, so
right?
I certainly don't have a problem with it.
I mean, I don't have a problem with it either. I mean, it's fine by me. I think it gives more opportunity and more time to have matches longer. And with the what's that Grayson Waller segment too? I mean, there's no time frame for that either because there's no commercial, so that can go for as long as they really need it to go to. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm okay with the short match cards. I like how the matches are looking. Some people feel like there's not enough star power either. There's plenty of stars on the show too. Like there's
Talking about that. I see that.
I'm
That
just-
chamber is
What?
stacked.
So
I'm
for
just
every
genuinely shocked that Bronson Reed is not on the card.
That's what I
I
said.
thought that was a
Yeah.
guarantee.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the only big
Yeah.
disappointment for me.
it
Yeah.
I
is.
feel
So-
like
Man, I thought he was going for sure. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So for
Yeah.
for any person complaining about how short the match card is, last year only had 5 matches.
5 matches, bro. That's what,
And
oh my God.
realistically,
That's all
you
we
can
needed.
you can cut off Bobby and Brock because that lasted less than 5.
Yeah, it was trash. And it was like 5 minutes. It was
I
stupid.
mean, we'll be alright.
I think as well too, you have to take into consideration the stipulation of the matches too. Like it is elimination chamber. You start with 2 people and then everyone comes in sporadically. So that's going to add more time to the matches. Each of
Yep.
those elimination chamber matches are easily going to be half an hour, and you've got 2 of them. So that's an hour's
Yeah.
worth of wrestling right there. And I've seen a lot of people complaining, as we're saying, there's not enough matches on the card. But as Jade said before, Triple H cooks with like smaller cards. I personally really think the whole idea of quality over quantity is something we really should be focusing on. I feel like Vince used to try and just put anything on the card to just try and pad it out, but Triple H has
Yeah.
really paid attention to
Who's that
storyline.
sound like now?
Everybody
Yeah.
who's is in the chamber has a reason to be there. You can see them winning. You can see storylines coming out of the chamber. I personally think there's a lot of care that's been taken into this match card. And as for star power not being there, like that, it's ridiculous when people say that because it's completely
I think that's
untrue.
stupid. I think
It's
that's
untrue. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
there's plenty of people there that's gonna be on the show that are top
That
stars.
elimination
what I mean?
I mean, just look at
Facts.
the participants for the men's, bro. I mean, KO,
It's
every
freaking
night,
stacked.
Drew, Randy,
Yeah,
Bobby,
Randy.
Logan.
That's
Yeah.
not star power, bro. Shit.
That's freaking stacked, dude. That's a top 5 chamber. I'm telling you.
And even Kevin
That's-
Owens has come out and said like it's one of the biggest elimination chamber matches, like star power wise, that we've probably had in a long time. And if you've got participants who are actually in the match who are going to be taking part saying that, then I feel like we should be believing them rather than just assuming that it's not going to
Yeah.
be
Can
that
I,
big.
can I also just say that one big disappointment for me is not necessarily that there's not more star power on it, but guys like you're gonna freaking call up Braun Breaker the week of Chamber, and he's not in the Chamber. Braun Breaker would be sensational in the Elimination Chamber, and they don't have him in there. I'm so disappointed by that.
Don't worry.
And so,
don't worry.
Jade, even to
we can wait
piggyback
a
off
year.
of what you just said, there is so many people that could have been in this chamber, and it would have been just as fine. Mind you, granted, Jade, I know how you feel about him. Punk was supposed to be in this chamber. This was the chamber for
Yeah.
Punk. This was supposed to be the main event. Punk pointing at the sign, going to Mania, and even now, because WWE listened to your boy. Yes, I'm taking credit for that because literally I told them exactly what they should do. And that next Monday Night on Raw, guess what happened? They did exactly what I said they should do. Drew McIntyre is about to have the biggest win in his career since probably winning the Rumble the first back in 2020.
Let me piggyback off that. Courtney, correct me if I'm wrong.
Shit, if he does win.
But if Drew wins, the atmosphere is going to be insane. Like, he's a UK guy. Like that's why I don't understand what the star power. He's technically the biggest star in that match, considering where the match is located.
Yeah, I definitely think this is Drew McIntyre's redemption arc from 2020. There was a period that it looked pretty dark. We weren't going to see him with a world championship actually in a crowd setting with people being able to be proud of him being a champion, him getting that crowd applause and stuff. I genuinely think we are going to see the reinvention of Drew McIntyre. And regardless of who it is, I personally think because Australia hasn't had a premium live event in about 6 years, regardless of who comes out, they're just going to be excited to see people and they're just going to be happy. And obviously when Rhea comes out, the crowd is going to be like unglued. It'll be probably, I don't want to compare Bad Bunny and Rhea Ripley in terms of that kind of crowd reaction, but because of the fact that she's from that country where it's taking place in, it's going to feel the same.
Yeah.
So do y'all think Rhea should be the main event though? Because that was a big talking point when Bad Bunny and Damian Priest fought.
Yes.
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 I don't mind it. It makes
The
sense.
women's chamber needs to main event. Yeah.
No.
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 Sorry.
Lives in it. She don't need to
I'm
be
sorry.
there.
Yeah, I didn't mean women's chamber. I mean, yeah, Rhea's match. Now, you guys know how I feel about Nia Jax, right? Like,
we know.
So that's coming from me. That this match needs to main event.
I feel like if it was anybody other than Nia Jax, she would have made it.
I think it depends. It depends what else they have planned for the show, because we don't know what's going to happen with this Grayson Waller segment. We don't even know what's going to happen with a lot of things on the show that could be a surprise. So I think it really kind of just depends on what else they got planned, I guess, because, most of us going to have to wake up, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, to watch this show. So I think it really just depends. Rhea in the main event wouldn't be bad, but let's say hypothetically, like, with this Grayson Waller segment, if they were to have like the Bloodline show up as a surprise, I could honestly see that main eventing to end the show, because that would be like, that's a way to end the show where like that would be some crazy shit. You know what I mean? So
I was going to say, did you see the video that Roman posted on Twitter yesterday? Where he was backstage with Paul. I'll just give you like the
the promoting.
He was backstage with Paul Heyman, and he was like, "Where's Elimination Chamber happening?" And Paul was like, "It's happening in Perth." And he's like, "Do I have to go?" And he was like, "No." But then he's like, "Is Cody and Seth going to be there?" And he was like, "Yes." And then he's like, "The only thing that's going to be coming out of their mouths is when they say acknowledge me." And then he said, "Make it happen." So because they did a double taping of SmackDown, I'm honestly thinking they're going to have Roman come to the Elimination Chamber, and maybe The Rock as well. Who knows? But that could be a way to confirm that tag match for WrestleMania.
And Paul Heyman
are you guys thinking there's going to be a big brawl if that were to happen?
Yeah, possibly, because Paul Heyman was talking to Grayson Waller on the live SmackDown.
Yeah.
Like they did kind of set that up, so
because that's what I'm saying.
Could happen, but Seth isn't cleared, is he?
I mean, he's gonna be fine, bro. I mean,
he's walking, bro. He was skirting at the.
I hear you, but I don't know if they're gonna make him do anything physical until Mania, because remember when he got hurt the first time because Samoa Joe snapped his knee, he re-injured himself, and they were like, "Ooh, I don't know if he's gonna make it." And so I don't know if it's the same knee, but because he's already had 2 separate knee issues. Already, that one cost him a Mania, and the other one it was very close.
Very close.
I don't know if they're going to.
He may not. I mean, realistically, if the Bloodline shows up, they'll probably beat down Cody and Seth. So he may take like a rock bottom or something where he ain't got to do nothing crazy, because we know this tag match is gonna happen, but they haven't announced it yet. You know what I mean? So it's like, all right. I think honestly that'll probably if they close that show with that segment, then that's more than likely what's gonna happen. I don't see them closing that show with Seth and Cody coming out and then be like, all right, everybody, you know what I'm saying? See ya.
I can definitely see a world where Rhea and Nia are the last match that's on the card, and then the Grayson Waller effect segment does main event it and close out the show if you are going to have the Bloodline there. I think that is probably the best way to send the fans home happy and send the road to WrestleMania full speed ahead because this is the last premium live event we're getting before WrestleMania. So you really want to hype it up.
Maivia ruins everything, man.
Yeah.
Fucker, just stay away.
And you know, Jay, I know you hate him so much that you're calling him Maivia now instead of the Rock.
Like, that's crazy.
Lewis is affecting people, bro. That's what it is.
It's the Lewis.
Bitch. He old. Why was he wearing that Versace shit? He old as fuck, bro.
Bro, when I saw him wearing that,
Grandpa found his high school jacket.
He looks like Ricky Starks' granduncle.
Bro, when I saw him wearing that, I was like, is he promoting the Lion King or something? Like,
that's what I thought too.
I was like, what is going on? I was like,
I think it was.
I
think it was supposed to be like a mixture of like Hollywood and like corporation rock.
That shit wasn't Hollywood.
Yeah,
Shit was
he's not
ass.
25 years old anymore.
Bro, he's old as fuck. That's my problem.
really
You're
is.
wearing that and you're old as fuck.
One quick question about
when you got money like that, you can do that, you know.
Making Monday.
Look at
One
Adam
quick question
Sandler. He
about
pulling
the-
up in Nike Techs, man.
Facts.
Hey, shout out
Facts.
Sandler. Shout out Sandler.
Yes, sir.
Sandler be looking
With-
crazy.
with the Rock-
He'll wear a button-up collar shirt and some basketball shorts. It's crazy.
Doing it before J. Cole.
Yeah, facts.
He's doing that shit before J. Cole, bro.
Do y'all think the more we get along this story, do y'all think this was always the plan, or do y'all think they changed?
No, they had to change it.
They had to push everything.
They
pushed
Okay,
everything.
because I.
But they changed it. I would say though they changed it for the better because Rock and Roman together honestly is kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Well, because I honestly, I just made a video on it like an hour or something before we went live. They're taking the same route they did when The Rock challenged John Cena, or when they first picked that up. Because he came out, he had the promo, he called out Cena, cost him the match at Mania, and then we built to what turned into twice in a lifetime.
Twice in a lifetime.
Yeah. So I think, this one here is kind of different. I think.
that was always the plan with Rock and Cena though. This had to be like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think they're changing that, and then it's like, okay, well, since you're not gonna fight at Mania, let's take the same route we did. I don't think he's gonna necessarily cost Roman the match, but I think he's going to be the reason Jimmy and Solo don't interfere. Like, I don't know how they're gonna tell that. But a lot of people are saying that segment on SmackDown, he was pointing at Roman when he said you're gonna lose, like you're a loser. He was like, "There's like if they're doing that, credit to them because they turned what could have been a really bad build to I think what's about to be an all-time type of build."
No, this could be the greatest pivot they've ever done. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like,
I was about to ask that. Y'all think when it's all said
it could be the greatest pivot because if this was still Vince McMahon, they would have still done it. You know what I mean?
Vince would have been like, "What complaints are we getting?"
Vince would have still did it, but honestly, realistically, it could be the greatest pivot ever because even if it wasn't the plan, they could say that it was storyline wise. Like, who's not? They could honestly say this was always the plan storyline wise because it'll add up and make sense. Yeah, it'll add up and make sense within the story. So it's not like if it goes down correctly, it could honestly be the greatest pivot ever because I definitely think they were going to do Rock and Roman at WrestleMania. I don't think they expected the fans to react the way they did. So they were smart enough to realize, okay, Rock's going to be the heel. Let's put Rock and Roman together, and then you could do this tag match, and then you could set up Rock and Roman for next year. Like, there's a lot of things they could do with that. It'll make it interesting. Plus, everybody's talking about, the Roman Solo stuff and all that stuff. Like, I don't think people know, but like, The Rock is like, and Samoan, he's like a literal high chief. Like, he was given that honor, like in island on Samoa. Like, he's a literal like high chief. So like, as far as I know, high chief ranks higher than tribal chief too. So it's like, he's, he has kind of power that, Roman kind of has, which, a lot of people kind of feel like too, Roman being kind of taking a little bit of a backseat too, since The Rock kind of been showing up, so it's like, maybe he understands that, maybe it plays out too. We don't ever know, bro. Sometimes with
it
the
is a
bloodline
weird
story,
dynamic because I don't see both of them head honchos. Somebody's taking a backseat, and let's be real, we know it's not Dwayne.
Roman got little broed by The Rock when he came back. He literally got little broed. I don't know if you guys picked up on that, but Roman just like, I don't know, if The Rock and the Roman are in the same room, your eyes will always go straight to The Rock. You won't look at Roman, but if Roman's the only one there, you'll pay attention. You'll acknowledge him as you will. I just think he just got the little brother treatment.
I think it'll be the battle of that alpha male, and there's gonna be one guy at the head of the table. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, they're gonna have to clash. You know what I mean? Because The Rock comes in, he's just not gonna step aside. You know what I'm saying? When Roman not gonna step aside too. So it's just like something's gonna have to give. I think that's where the story will plan out at the end of it. So it'll be, it should be good the way they plan it out. I like what they've done so far. You know what I mean? So The pivot the way they did though was very smart. I ain't gonna lie to you, because they had a lot of people worried on that SmackDown segment. It was like, oh man, you know what I'm saying, you gonna do Cody and Seth, and make Cody give up his spot after he won the Rumble. It didn't make no sense, bro. Like, wait, what are we doing? So, but they
no, that build was stupid. It made Cody look like a bitch for a week and a half, bro.
Yeah, it was
They
terrible.
still haven't explained none of that. They just ignore
they don't need to.
They don't need to. We don't want to know.
I'd rather not. I don't want to know.
And,
I don't want to know.
That key thing of him saying not at WrestleMania is what will always convince me that this was never the plan.
Yeah,
Because he's like, just not at Mania. I'm like,
if he had never said that,
Yeah.
if he had never said that, because he didn't announce anybody on SmackDown, so he never said Seth, he never said anybody. So if he never said that segment, there could have been so many things up in there. But the fact he said not at WrestleMania, and then all of a sudden he changed his mind. Man, come on.
Yeah, he came out. He was like, no, wait. I didn't say that. I'm facing you at WrestleMania. I was like, my dog.
come on. I was like, hey, but hey, fine. We'll deal with that logical to get to where we need to be.
All right, bro.
I don't need to hear how you got there. We just hear.
That's where I'm at. Where the right decision was eventually made. Whatever The Rock wants to do, whatever control he has now that he's on the TKO board, whatever he was promised, I don't give a shit. We're getting what was supposed to happen. That's all I care about at this point.
Exactly.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it all plans out the way it should have. So,
Let me ask y'all this though: how would y'all feel if Roman retained again?
Oh no!
I'll be.
Hey,
I
bro.
told you so.
Hey, NWA Power looking kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie.
Man, I will be at AEW, Mark. I'll stop calling them.
I'm already-
No, because the thing is, we
I'll call
keep
him
saying
Power.
he's not going to retain, but then he does, and then there's going to be a time where he eventually loses, and the entire the entire world is going to go crazy because we're going to be like, we never expected this was going to happen. I can see them doing it.
He's gonna retain. I'm gonna keep on saying it until he loses. He's gonna retain.
Do you think it's gonna make Cody look so weak if Roman retains
it'll
again?
be.
Helps nobody.
Cody's done.
Helps nobody.
Cody just he need
At that
to
point, go back
just
to AEW, bro. At that point.
Yeah,
He
go
can't
to-
go back to
man,
AEW.
go to NWA.
No.
He needs to go to NWA, bro.
He can't go back to AEW because he already put the stipulation on himself that he can't challenge for that bitch. So there's no point.
That's
New
old
contract.
That's old
New
contract.
contract.
New contract.
If that's
New
been
contract.
Balor
He's like,
or the
so,
Demon
Tony,
Fire,
what do you want to talk about?
Nate says
Tony's
it
gonna
all-
tell his ass.
Forget AEW. He gonna have to go to Japan, bro. When that's out over there.
He gonna get the Impact title, bro.
NWA or
My
something.
Nate has
Okada
said it,
gone now, bro. He can go get that title, bro.
I mean, facts. But Nate has said it. Malik has said it. I've said it. Jade has said it. When we look at Cody, after he lost that time, y'all know how upset I was. But it was like, hey, they haven't turned on Cody. And Nate said it best. In a world where they turn on baby faces quick, the fact that they were still able to somehow make this guy loved, and he's literally the John Cena who didn't rap. Like, he's John Cena through and through. Like, blonde hair, blue eye,
He ain't rap.
Black.
ugly neck tattoo, and people still love him.
He ain't rap.
If he
You didn't see him
loses
rap Tupac?
again-
You didn't see him rap California Love.
Yeah. Cody, welcome to the
I
cookout.
forgot
bro.
about that.
Cody, welcome to the cookout, bro. That's all.
Brother Cody.
He can come to the cookout, right? But this is all
Brother
I'm
Cody,
saying.
bro. Brother Cody, yes sir.
If he loses again, there's no way you can come back from that game.
No,
There's no way you can come back from that.
And I don't know why
Especially
people
when
are so
you've spent the
adamant.
entire year of putting into people's brains to finish the story. You make the motto of 2K24, finish your story. You cannot put all of this work into saying someone's going to finish their story to be like, actually, no, completely forget everything that we've worked
This
towards
was the
with
thing. This was one of the things that I mentioned on my TikTok, because there are people who want Roman to get this record of Hogan and all types of stuff, right? So I'm like, okay, you do all that stuff. It's great for Roman's legacy, but at the end, what does it do for Cody? If you have Batman continue to fight Joker and Joker beats Batman all the time, then why should we care about Batman if he's losing to the same guy over again? But he's supposed to be the superhero. He's supposed to beat the bad guys, but he's losing to the same guy time and time again. It's like last year. Listen, last year when he lost to Cody at WrestleMania, I wasn't mad at it because I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? There was no wrong answer.
Like the bloodline hasn't turned on Roman yet. There's still a story to tell.
But like with this is a different scenario with this. I just feel like Cody's more popular, I think, and you have him win another Royal Rumble. And I just feel like if you have him lose to the same guy at WrestleMania in the same big match, it's just like, are we telling the story of Cody chasing this ultimate goal, but he can't finish the story? Like he can't complete the ultimate mission. You know what I mean? It's like you can't. That's not how you make baby faces.
No.
My biggest point has nothing to do with Cody. And I said this in the video we posted to the main channel the other day. if Roman wins, what the fuck is he going to do? You going to do another 3-match program with Kevin Owens? What is he going to do? He's beaten everybody else.
Yeah.
What do you do with Roman if Roman wins?
Hey, they're gonna feed Braun Breaker to him just to lose.
I was just gonna
And
say
on top of
they
that,
do the Brock
why-
Lesnar treatment, but instead of being at Brock Lesnar, it's Braun Breaker.
Good Lord.
Like,
It's
why are
so,
people
it's
so
so
adamant?
mind-numbingly stupid to me to think that Roman could possibly win. That I don't know how. Mo, to answer your original question, I have no idea how I'm going to react.
I'm just
I
gonna
think
laugh.
I might implode into nothingness. I might get sucked into my own personal
I'm just
black
gonna laugh,
hole
bro.
if Roman Reigns wins again.
Like, there's no goddamn way. But no, I don't know why people are so
I don't know.
adamant about this Hogan record. Like, bro, he's third place. Woo!
Yeah,
Like, bro,
You
I
get
don't-
bronze,
like,
bro.
when you ask the question, who's the longest reigning world champion in WWE history? The answer is Bruno Sammartino, and the answer ends right there. Why are people so adamant
Yep.
about this damn Hogan record? First of all, if they really wanted to erase Hulk Hogan from history, they would have never brought him back in 2018. They would have never put him in the Rumble hype package. They're not going to try and erase him from
Facts.
history. They're
Facts.
not worried about that.
Yeah.
Why are
Yeah.
people like? And remember when they were going for the 1,000 days, they made that a point on television over and over. But with this Hogan record, it's been mentioned maybe once.
Not to
Nobody
mention
cares
that,
about that.
and not to mention too, if he beats Hogan's record, then they're gonna be like, oh, he got to beat this record. Oh, then he got to beat the
Yeah,
Bruno
and then
record.
that's when it
Yeah,
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 the-
yeah,
the,
stop,
stands are
man.
just gonna keep
Everyone's
going,
that.
bro.
After he beat the Bruno record, they're gonna be like, well, he got to beat Fabulous Moolah now because that's the only record left. It's like, bro,
At that
Yeah,
point,
nah, relax,
Keep her
relax,
in her
bro.
place,
At that point,
please.
I'm done. They got
Look,
it.
I've never, other than a brief annoyance that I had over that weekend, I have never doubted Triple H. I've always trusted in him, even when people were calling him frauds, when Vince was there ripping up scripts still, even though he wasn't in the weeds and stuff. I never doubted Triple H because I saw what you were capable of. I saw Black and Gold NXT. I saw it. I lived through it. So I knew what you were capable of. But if this man, Cody, especially because I know Vince is not there, if this man, Cody, loses a Mania game, nah, nobody can ever call him petty.
I
Can't
think-
say he's not petty because he took a sledgehammer to the throne 4 years ago, gang. Like, let it go. Let him win the
big
title.
dog.
Absolutely. Piggybacking of what you've just said, I think it hurt, but it didn't feel as painful as it would. So say, for example, if Triple H has Cody lose again this year after the incredible storytelling we know this man can put on, I think it's going to hurt a lot more than what it did last year because we know that Vince still had his way with things. Where if it's just Triple H and he saw what happened last year and he saw how upset it made people and he chooses to do the same thing again, I definitely think a lot of people are going to lose faith in Triple H and his booking. But it's just, yeah.
yeah, I don't
Like
know.
We're
That's just
putting
ass
this out
backwards
into
to
the
me,
ether
so.
right now.
Yeah.
I feel uncomfortable as shit.
I don't
want to talk.
I don't honestly like. I don't know how I'd feel honestly. Like, I really want Cody to win so bad, but
Yeah.
I ain't never gonna turn on Roman. That's my guy, man. So
No,
I ain't
me
never
neither.
gonna.
That's
I ain't
my
never.
dude, man.
I ain't
What
never
if
gonna-
Roman went up against Omos? Would you turn on him then?
Oh, good question.
Oh, good question,
You
actually.
better get the right answer
That's a
too.
good question.
Have you ever seen Roman and Omos? If we're gonna have
Yeah,
Roman,
if he went up against Omos, I ain't gonna lie. If he
new
went up,
people.
if he went up against Omos, I ain't gonna lie. Omos got to get packed up. I'm sorry, bro. You got to.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm about to say.
It's like they say
"And
and you, and then it's Omos.
He got to go,
I'll get-
man. He got to
I'll
go.
bring out my
man.
old Roman vest just to celebrate. Fuck that.
You actually have a Roman vest?
Somewhere. I gotta go find it.
Bro, it's
crazy.
Black History Month. Why you
Yeah,
doing that?
I go
Bro,
get my
it's not
I go get
about
my
that.
I go get my big dog Roman shirt somewhere, man. It's somewhere in the house, man.
How dare you, Malik?
It's somewhere.
You
in the
dirty
house, man.
bastard.
It's somewhere in there, bro.
It's all right, Nate. We the only solid ones around here.
That's wild. They're in February. It's crazy, bro. I had to come back to that bullshit.
Bro,
Hey,
it's
they
not about that. That
but
shit is
they
bad.
never said the match take place in February, bro. They didn't say where it take place at, bro. Okay.
Man, I don't care where it take place at,
If
bro.
it take
every
place in
month,
March.
every month is Omos month. So what the hell are you talking about?
Exactly, bro. Come on.
Get
man.
the
Omos Omos can take the world title. He can take the world title, bro.
I'm trying not to get this
Why
shit
can't he have
demonetized.
both? Why can't he have both?
I can't just have every title.
You can't.
You can be the
Okay,
NWA
24/7
world
title for
Why
Omos.
are we spewing blasphemy?
Wow.
No,
That's crazy, bro.
no.
That's crazy.
You hate on Black History Month is crazy.
Our
he's
Truth has a better
trash.
chance of being a world champion than
Bro,
Omos
if
does.
he
What's wrong with
learns how to
R-Truth?
wrestle,
Nothing's
love
wrong
R-Truth.
with R-Truth.
That's why I said he's got a better chance than Omos does.
Our Truth
Omos-
can
You
play.
hating on our
Crazy.
truth is
Omos
disgusting.
is mad
I'm not-
entertaining as a person, but if he learns how to wrestle,
What are we
that's my
doing?
goat, bro.
Bro,
He
Omos-
knows how to
Yeah,
Top
I'm with
10
you,
wrestler in
Jay.
the
He
I don't
knows how to
know.
wrestle, bro. You
Omos
can't
top 10
wrestle.
wrestler in the world, bro. What you mean, bro? Top 10 wrestler in the
No,
world.
it's
can't
not
wrestle.
All right,
guess.
bro.
Listen, bro. When Omos come back and win Money in the Bank, bro, come holler at me, bro. Come on.
Bro, the best thing
I've
I've ever
Yes,
seen
sir.
the dude
Hey,
do
I'm
in the
there for
ring is
that.
walk.
He ain't got to come to the ladder, bro. He got to do is reach up.
This is the best thing Omos do, man. This is right here. Right here. That's the best thing Omos do.
And we're clipping that, undoubtedly.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, facts. That's the best thing he
The
do.
best thing he does is
Calling
walk.
you-
He's not even the best at doing his own taunt. Nate does his taunt better than Omos.
Hey, relax,
That is
relax.
true.
No, don't put no.
That's crazy hate.
No disrespect, Omos. No. I'm not taking that.
Jade, you're in
Hey,
timeout for that.
He
You're in
does it
timeout.
better.
Wow.
Damn.
Jade, and disrespect
Wait,
Omos
wasn't
like
someone
that.
someone in the chat said Kali over Omos. All right,
That's what we don't do.
Whoa, that's
Whoa.
disrespectful.
That's
That's gotta be
disrespectful.
racist.
That
That's
is
gotta
spewing
be.
pure
Drunk with
blasphemy.
power.
Omos,
Yeah.
Kali over Omos.
That's
That is
gotta be.
egregious on so many levels.
That
You-
All right,
that
so
is
about
fine.
these chamber matches, who we feeling is gonna win? We can go men's and women's, however direction y'all want to go in. Men's, women's. You know, I still don't like that they got SmackDown people in the chamber. It just don't make sense to me, bro. You know,
Yeah, I don't
it's,
like that. I don't like
There's
that.
so many people on Raw for that. Like,
it's
But they at least address. So first off, a lot of people were saying in the chat that I guess Bronson Reed's wife is due around Chamber, which
Yeah.
is why he's not in it. Which
Yeah,
okay,
but my
that's fine.
problem is if they
Okay,
knew that,
yeah.
why did they include him in the qualifying matches if he was going to lose because he has to stay in America
Right.
to be there for his pregnant wife?
Yeah.
What was the point of hyping him up, being like an Australian talent is going to be in the chamber match and then have him lose and everyone's upset about it and then it comes out days later that it's because his wife is heavily pregnant? What was the point? You could have put someone else in there, like a Braun Breaker per se. Like, just doesn't make
give
any
him some
sense.
spotlight.
But
Yeah.
I feel like also too at least with this cross brand thing, this just came off because they announced these chamber matches right after the press conference. In kayfabe storyline, they said Nick and Adam Pearce literally came together and said, "Hey, let's work out a deal so that everyone has a." So at least they address. It's not like before when they would be like, "This is the quarterly invitational where somebody can just come across whenever they want."
Yeah, they don't
Made
explain it,
absolutely no
whereas it's been
sense.
explained because Nick and Adam
I still
came
don't-
together.
Ian,
For me,
Ian,
like
To me, I personally don't mind it because eventually, hypothetically, if a SmackDown superstar wins the World Heavyweight title, they're going to be a Raw superstar. So I'm not.
Because
At the end of the day,
he's going to be a SmackDown
Yeah.
guy.
If Cody-
at the end of the day, it makes sense to me. I'm not too mad about it.
And then
And then
we
the draft
also
is
talk
also
about
far after WrestleMania anyway, so
Mhm.
yeah, and we talk about star power. If you only made it Raw, guys, buy Logan Paul, buy LA Knight, buy Randy Orton.
Very true.
And if we're keeping it a buck, those are 3 of the 4 biggest guys in that match. So like, I don't hate if y'all wanted it to be Raw exclusive, but I feel like if it was Raw exclusive, it would be more guaranteed. The only person
on
that
that
could win that
point,
match
G,
is Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
Mm.
On
I
that
got some
point,
fancy
their
points.
hand was kind of forced when they found out that, hey, CM Punk's not going to be there due to travel issues. Gunther can't be there, so
Yeah.
now Gunther can't be in the chamber.
yeah.
So
got lucky, by
their
the
hand
way.
was kind of
Got
forced.
lucky.
If they don't bring over the SmackDown guys, then that star issue thing that everyone seems to think is a problem, but it's actually not.
Mhm.
If all that happened and they don't bring over the SmackDown guys, now you really do have a problem with star power.
Now, you
So-
want to see Ricochet in an Elimination Chamber match?
hell yeah, bro.
But at
No,
least,
man.
though,
Well,
at
let's
least,
go with Ricochet.
He
At
bald,
least-
but you know, sorry.
at
He is
least
bald,
at least
but
they didn't
that
do some
bald-
shit in the past. At least they didn't
His
do
bald
some
ass
shit.
can jump off some.
Oh, my.
At least they didn't do some shit in the past where they just already made the match and it makes no sense. At least they had the GMs talk and
Yeah.
made a deal or
Yeah.
At
whatever.
least there was
It
some
It
sort
makes
of
sense. I don't know why
explanation.
people are complaining about the SmackDown superstars. At the end of it, the person that's gonna face Seth Rollins and if he beats him is gonna be a Raw superstar. So it makes sense.
And it's gonna be Drew.
Let me tell y'all this actually.
Not the first
If
time
I-
it
I don't.
happened.
It's just. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So this is some quick fantasy booking. Personally, I wouldn't book Drew McIntyre to win the Chamber. Here's why. I'm explain why. I saw something on Twitter, which was some fantasy book, and I thought this was absolutely beautiful. So I'm gonna try to explain it as fast as possible. You have Drew McIntyre eliminate Dominic Mysterio in the match.
Mhm.
Remember, Judgment Day and Drew had some beef, especially with Damian Priest. You have Dominic distract Drew in the match and have Randy win the match. So you do a rematch: Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania, a rematch of WrestleMania 31, basically.
Dom ain't in the
I would
match.
have-
Though.
Hold on, I'll have Dame. Wait, what?
Dom's not in the match.
Oh, that's
He's
He's
gonna
right.
Oh,
No,
you're
don't.
right.
Don't
That
put
fantasy
him
Ref
booking must
KO.
have come pre that SmackDown.
Yeah, but all right,
Yeah.
let's find a way to have him be
I
distracted.
mean, Don
by
can still
something
he can still interfere outside of the match if you want.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
he can still,
Yeah.
still be there.
There you go. Yeah, let's do that. So then you have Damian Priest put up his Money in the Bank. Well, you have Drew McIntyre demand that Damian Priest put up his Money in the Bank contract. You have Drew take that contract because I do not care to see Damian Priest win that fucking title.
Facts.
I do not care.
Same.
I do not care.
Same.
So then you do Seth versus Randy, WrestleMania. You have Drew cash in like Seth did and take his title, but this time in an evil way. He gets his moment in front of fans.
Okay, Bo, I'm gonna piggyback off of that fantasy book that you just said because here's my thing. You said you don't care to see Damian Priest win that title. I feel like originally a lot of us were kind of off of it because we knew, well, maybe not Lewis, but we knew CM Punk's gonna win. Well, at the time, because that was pretty much where they were headed. CM Punk was gonna get his moment. They weren't gonna ruin it there because we're gonna have two new world champions, CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. They both finished their story. That was the theme of this Mania. However, we know Seth is gonna take time off now after Mania because he still got to get that knee right.
Yeah.
It's tough, and this is strictly just off of character work. Drew McIntyre getting his moment in front of fans, but he's a heel. So then you rip that moment from him again by having Damian Priest cash in on him. It's a cash in that works. We don't have a failed one because I know everybody's worried about that. We don't have a failed cash in. And because Seth Rollins is not going to be there for a minute, and because CM Punk is still going to be out for a minute, Damian Priest can now have a short, like he doesn't need to have a long reign, but he can now have a short reign that isn't at the detriment of you trying to elevate or put somebody
You can
back
hold it until
in that
SummerSlam.
high spot. Exactly.
Nah, he
Like,
can drop it at Backlash. Fuck that, bro. I don't want to see
I mean,
Damian Priest
hey,
go
I
champion.
well,
don't
Nate,
care for
but
him.
Nate, but
I
Damian
really don't
Priest,
care.
no, but Damian Priest winning that title can now start this whole Judgment Day dissension that they've been trying to tell that hasn't worked. They could do that, and I think Drew finally getting his moment and then getting ripped from him would just fuel that character work so much more.
But like it's
So-
heel versus heel at that point, though.
I was just going to say with that whole Damian Priest cash-in thing, do you remember how JD and Finn gave him the purple briefcase? For a long time, I had a theory that they've tampered with the briefcase, took the contract out, and Damian Priest has just been walking around with an empty briefcase. Could you imagine if he tried to cash it in, they open up the briefcase, there's nothing in there, JD and Finn come out with the actual briefcase being like, you tried to cash in, because they
And
were
Finn
teasing that
steals the
Batista,
moment?
they were teasing that babyface Batista moment from Damian Priest for a long time because he was the one who was having issues with the Judgment Day. This could be the way that you turn him babyface and actually have that dissension moment happen. You stole my moment from me. You tried to take advantage of it, and then Finn could cash in, and then that's how that whole thing could start.
You just gave G Baby a little bit of hope,
Yeah.
Finn Balor,
That's what I'm here for.
if Finn Balor wins the world title, man,
I'm
Yeah.
happy as hell.
I would be
want to
happy
see me
too.
on this show, man.
Nah, you get back.
Yeah.
If Finn Balor wins the world title, then G Baby no longer cares what happens with.
Yeah,
I
I don't
don't fuck. G Baby does not.
just
care.
let me get my
you know what?
Damian
You know what,
moment
Roman?
first,
Do
dog.
another 365. I don't care.
Okay,
Finn Balor's the world champion.
All right,
Do another
all right, you
one.
can calm the
All
fuck
right,
down.
Fear is
Relax.
absolute.
Chill.
365 is.
So
Hey,
wait,
you know
wait.
Jay,
You cool? You
Cody
cool
can
with
win the
Finn Balor
Rumble
winning
3
world
times in
title
a row,
without
man.
Omos?
I don't care.
Nah, we don't need that, bro. We don't need that.
Wait. Let me get this straight. You cool with Finn Balor winning the world title without Omos?
Oh my god!
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Come on, bro. Come on, man.
Well,
Come
now,
Y'all
on.
making me
Hey,
do
Finn
this.
Balor,
Why do you
hey,
keep
that's-
doing this?
Finn Balor's a Grand Slam champion, man. I don't know what y'all talking about.
what are you talking about,
He
bro?
is.
You notice how they didn't put Omos in the world title match because he'd win, bro. He
Oh my
never had
God.
his opportunity, bro.
He'd be the first one
I
eliminated.
need this to stop.
He never had his opportunity, bro. They afraid to give it to him. That's what it is, bro. That's what it is.
That's exactly what it is. They're afraid to give it to him.
You know what? Let me ask a question for
Afraid to give it to him
Malik,
'cause of win.
and Lewis.
Yeah.
What are y'all gonna do when we get an alert, breaking news? Omos has been released from WWE. They
It's not happening.
wish him well on his
It's not
future
happening.
endeavors.
That's
It's not happening.
How are y'all
I can't
gonna
lie.
feel though if it doesn't?
That's a conversation
It's
we
not
don't need to have because it's never gonna happen. So
It's never
It's
gonna
not gonna
happen.
happen, bro.
Omos.
Man, I
And
don't
you know
want it
what?
to
If
happen,
it do, everybody outside WWE better get ready.
Make
Almost
it time
AEW.
They better get ready, bro. New Japan.
You do know.
They better get
Omos-
ready.
You do
he
know
thought
You do know Omos is on the board, right? He ain't going nowhere.
Exactly.
I can see y'all three storming Titan Towers to get him his job back.
Come on, bro. Y'all thought that we want Cody was powerful. Come on, bro.
Well, we want Omos. We want Omos. About to go
It
crazy.
was like
Nobody
3
wants
tweets.
his ass. I can't.
I'm Naruto.
We demand-
I'm Naruto running in that building.
We demand Omos. What you mean? We demand it, bro. We demand it, bro. Come on now, don't disrespect Omos. So does everybody think Drew is winning, or you think it's going to kind of be a swerve?
All right.
Logically, yeah.
So within Drew winning, the final two has to be him and Randy Orton, right? Because that's been the main thing that they were building up.
Yeah.
Like we did this before, now we got to do it at Perth.
Mm.
That'd be some crazy.
I'm
shit.
just saying, don't be surprised if Randy wins. I mean, he ain't got no
one of the
direction
main
right
things
now.
I'm
I
paying
wouldn't
one of the main things I'm paying attention to is Logan Paul, because I'm wondering who's going to eliminate him, because whoever eliminates him, that's going to tell the story
The
for
LA Knight.
WrestleMania.
So
LA
you know how last
Knight.
year
LA
they
Knight.
It should be LA Knight.
I think what they do is, I still think they're gonna do a ladder match at WrestleMania.
That's
so.
what I would do.
I was gonna say that makes sense.
There's so
I
many
think-
people involved.
I think LA Knight eliminates Logan, and then after he gets eliminated, he like knocks out LA Knight or something like that after he's already eliminated, and then LA Knight gets eliminated because.
And
of
then
that
the
situation.
other spinning plate of this is still AJ Styles, because LA Knight is
And Kevin
technically the
Owens.
reason- Yeah, LA Knight is
So
technically
many
the reason
aspects.
AJ's a fatal 4-way. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Well, I
saying.
was
That
gonna say,
or
you can have
it's a
someone
six-man
come
ladder
in
match.
and do the same thing that Logan did last year when Montez was getting taken out of the chamber. It took him so long. Logan came in, went straight up to Seth. That's how you set up that match. You could do something very similar where it sets it up for LA Knight and Logan.
Yeah.
I definitely think people talk about how the Royal Rumble is a fantastic way to create storylines for WrestleMania. Chamber can do the exact same thing too, and I can see them doing the same thing in the women's match as well too. That's how you get that vehicle to start that storyline for WrestleMania. I can
'Cause-
see LA Knight and Logan Paul, the genesis of that feud. I can see that starting at Chamber.
Because
like I said,
there's Bobby Lashley, who's just
There's
there.
no.
He's just there.
There.
He's just-
There. Like his
That's-
group
just
there.
get one spear through
The
the pod.
pride.
That's all I ask. Just one spear through the
Yeah,
pod.
he's just there.
That's all I ask, bro.
I mean, realistically, Randy doesn't have really any story direction that he's in right now. So if he won, it wouldn't be a bad decision if they want to do that and put him on Raw, I guess. So I mean, they could go in that direction if they wanted to. I wouldn't mind it. And then I guess if you want Drew to take the Money in the Bank and do whatever he got to do, you know what I mean, to I guess kind of get his way back into it. So there's a lot of directions they could go into. I think Drew's still more than likely probably the favorite, but if Randy does win though, I could honestly, I could see them, doing that. Honestly, I wouldn't be too shocked.
What
by
does
it.
Randy do if he doesn't win? What does Randy do at Mania?
I'm literally.
I can't think of
brainstorming
anybody.
right now.
I can't think of anybody he could work with.
Maybe Solo
Again,
if he
I
still
feel
wants
like
to do the blood and
we've
stuff.
seen that before, like on SmackDown.
we've seen
Or-
that.
or-
We've seen
or
that
if-
too many
yeah.
times.
Or if they
Yeah.
wanted to, they don't have one match. How many matches they had? One.
They had a match. They had a lot of tag team matches, bro. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of it.
Gunther hasn't
Solo
fought
mixing
Randy
with
yet.
LA Knight, Solo, AJ Styles. They ran that for like a month straight.
I mean, so
If they wanted
What
to do
does
Solo
Randy
1-on-1,
do?
they could do Solo. If not, maybe like a Braun Breaker or something. I mean,
I wouldn't mind that.
that would be a
That'd be
great
good.
first
I
match.
don't.
for
I
Braun
don't think. I
Breaker.
don't think Braun gonna be at Mania. Listen, I'm not even gonna hype that up. He's not gonna be at Mania.
Well, he's
I
gonna
wouldn't
be.
be
He's got
shocked.
to defend his titles at Stand
yeah,
Deliver.
you
I
gotta
don't.
defend this tag
We're
title.
doing double duty though.
I don't think Braun is gonna have a match at Mania. I'm not gonna entertain that. He still has to defend his titles at Stand and Deliver. I'm not.
I hear you, but look, in this world, I
Gang,
wouldn't be
it's not-
shocked if
gang,
he
it's-
ran.
It's
I
not
wouldn't be
gonna
shocked if he did double duty. I'm not gonna lie. I would not be shocked.
I
Well, I
I'm
feel
being
like that's
serious.
what
You
we're
guys
gonna
are
get from Cody and Seth.
you
We're
guys
gonna
are
see
setting
Randy
yourself up. We
Orton.
said the same shit
Yeah.
about Jade Cargill. You're setting
But no,
yourself up.
but we're
I'll
not
do this.
tripping. Well, first off, with Jade Cargill, we knew she was in the lab getting right because she was probably a little bit more raw than they thought. But with Braun, we're not hyping her up. I'm just saying that would be great.
No, what I'm
But if he
saying, what I'm
doesn't-
saying is with Jade
But didn't,
Cargill.
hold on. Didn't all of the NXT champions, when they did NXT at Survivor Series 4 years ago, didn't all of the NXT champions pull double duty?
Most of them.
War Games and
Yeah.
Survivor
Yeah.
Series.
Yeah, most
Yeah,
of them.
so there's a precedent for it, Lewis. It's not like it's out of left field.
And it's Triple H. I mean, right now, Braun Breaker is he's gonna have a match on SmackDown, but he's also the NXT Tag Champion. So he's pulling double duty now. I wouldn't be shocked if he wanted to do it then.
He ain't going to Mania. This is the same thing with Jade Cargill. Every time we get to a PLE, everybody's thinking we're gonna see Jade, and that didn't happen until the Rumble. So
I
I'm
didn't.
not.
I'm
Well,
not-
yeah, but
I'm not-
remember-
At a certain point, I knew it was going to be Rumble.
Didn't Jade
She
have a
did,
death
yeah.
in the family though? Yeah, so
Oh, I
I mean
think
that's
so.
a different
That's why,
situation.
Yeah, her mum passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like-
Braun is gonna be. I say his first PLE backlash. That's what I'll say. And then, but I don't think he's gonna be at Mania.
I think it depends on what story they want to. What do they do with him on SmackDown leading up to Mania? Because I don't.
That's the thing. There's nothing for him. Is my point right now. It's too full.
Well, that's why. Hey, if you really want to establish him as a heel, maybe Randy could come out. I was so close to winning it because I think Randy's gonna be in the final 2 or 3. Be like, I was so close. Now, what's my thing? And then you hear the big old siren, proving ground match, kind of like maybe not the exact same, but like an AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho for Mania. That can be your first match, proving ground. I'm not saying you gotta win, even though I think you should. But hey, that's a great proving ground match that you could stick middle of the card. You get Randy back at Mania after he's missed the last.
Yeah, somebody said.
My issue with that, and if it's some bullshit like AJ Styles and Chris Jericho, because whatever, he doesn't have to win. But you remember what happened the next night on Raw? AJ won a #1 contendership match.
Oh yeah.
That was stupid. Yeah,
And he lost to Chris Jericho. You pull some bullshit where this motherfucker gets sunned by Randy Orton, and then on the next pay-per-view he's fighting LA fucking Knight. I don't know. No, fuck that shit.
Yeah, he'll have to win. I think he'll win for sure, though. I mean, I don't see him losing at WrestleMania if he faces like a Randy. Somebody said Braun Breaker features Slim Jim Andre Battle Royal winner at Mania. That's crazy.
All right, that I can see if they
Hey,
do the
bro.
Andre the Giant.
That's probably
That
they do it the night before.
nothing though, man.
They really don't. They really don't.
Yeah, anybody trying
Remember
to
Bobby won it last year and he got on WrestleMania. He was just like,
They came out,
That was it.
held the
Bro,
trophy.
we saw
Yep.
Shane, bro. That's what I knew, bro. Shane McMahon came out, but they couldn't go Bobby Lashley on the card game.
LA Knight did, bro.
LA Knight.
LA Knight wasn't there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
At all.
He was a
How
hot.
you have the
Shane
man-
McMahon.
How are
Nice.
you gonna
Shane
have the
McMahon
man
got
that's
spawned.
portrayed from Hollywood not be on Hollywood?
that's crazy. That's a
Bro, the fact that he came out with that trophy and held it up, like, yeah, I'm like, bro, come on,
Bro, that
man.
trophy big as shit, bro.
I felt bad for him. I felt bad. I mean, we all knew he was gonna face Bray Wyatt, but I still felt bad for him. Like, you couldn't find nothing else. You couldn't pull an audible for this man. You couldn't find nothing for him to do.
You couldn't do
No.
LA Knight versus Bobby Lashley?
Yeah,
That
like,
right.
Right there.
I don't
Give
think
them
anybody
some sort of
They probably were both in the arena just waiting for something to do.
bro, I would have been fine with Bobby
Put me
even
in, coach.
coming out to beat up the Miz
Right.
if he had to. Like, whatever, bro. It's like,
Yeah, that's what I was like, all right, here comes LA Knight, man. Bro, when I heard Here Comes the Money, bro,
Yeah, bro. I was like,
Yeah.
bro, I'm
Instead
not
of
gonna
all that,
lie.
we
I got
Shane
nervous
McMahon
for the rest of
versus
Mania.
hamstring.
When I heard "Here Comes the Money," I was like, "Ooh."
The broken
Hell
horse
no,
squad.
bro.
I-
This
Bro,
Mania
the
is
fact-
not going
You
the
was
way it
hype.
should.
You was hype. Shut up,
the fact
bro.
that he came back though and tore
Best in
his
the world.
quad is so fucking
such-
crazy.
that's
watch him come back this year.
McMahon
That's
tradition.
such a
Have his
McMahon-
redemption. Are we talking
And,
about
and,
his
and,
redemption?
and you know what's crazy? It's always the little things that people get hurt by. It's like it's never the big moves. It's always something simple. He did a
Facts.
leapfrog, came down on his knee, and this shit just blew out, bro.
Y'all seen Maven when he broke his leg? He did it off a
Oh,
baseball slide.
God.
Yeah, bro. It's the simplest,
That
The simple
the
move, bro.
simplest stuff, bro. Like
That you do 1,000 times.
when he did that jump that he's done so many times, and then he fell and tried to get back up and fell again. I said he did his knee,
I go on, bro.
I was
Nah, he
like,
got
oh
up
my
and
God.
then he fell back down again.
That's such a McMahon.
Bro, when he fell
That
back
was
down,
shit.
when he fell back down, and then they had Snoop come in, I was like, nah, he just blew out his knee, bro. This is insane,
Something
bro.
about the
That's when I knew
McMahon
Mania
and
was
those
done.
big-ass
That's when I was like,
quads.
yeah.
That's when Night 2 died. I'm like, all right, bro.
Yeah, I was
what,
like,
what are we
yeah,
even doing here?
It's over. It's
We should have known, man. We should have known.
Hmm.
What about this? So everybody, did everybody pretty much have Drew? Everybody.
Drew
Yeah.
and Randy the
Drew's
finals.
gonna
If it's
win.
not Drew, I guess maybe Randy, but I don't know who else
Yeah.
could possibly win it.
Man, Logan Paul. I'm just saying.
No.
I wouldn't hate it.
No.
I mean, to be fair too, everybody in this match at least has history with Seth Rollins, so it wouldn't be at left field if any one of them would have.
It's not out of the question.
Yeah.
Drink prime, bro. That's all I gotta say. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm fine, bro. Strawberry water.
What about the women's match? We don't know who the last member is gonna be. Who do you think the last member is gonna be first? The last person.
So don't they have? They've got like a last chance battle
Yeah.
royal with like a
Yeah.
couple of people from Raw, and
Shayna.
there was a leaked graphic a while ago that had pretty much everyone who's qualified so far and Jade Cargill in it. I think she's going to like beat someone up before the
I think
match
it'll
and
be
then take their
Cargill.
place and then maybe be
If Cargill's in it,
No,
I
I heard it was
Cargill
going-
winning if she in
no,
it.
no.
No.
I heard it was going to be Jade, but they pulled Jade out
Because they didn't want her to lose.
Because they didn't want her.
They didn't want her to lose this early.
So with that being
eventually,
said,
when she's in the chamber, she's gonna have to get pinned. You know.
I mean, honestly,
people are gonna have to as well, and one person wins it. It's not. It wouldn't just be Jade. It'd be 4 other people getting pinned as well. It's not just her.
But because this is Jade's first match,
technically she would lose her first match.
I 100% agree.
She was the final 3 in the Rumble, so like that's okay because you're not getting pinned.
No, if Jade's in that match, bro, she got to win.
I think Jade is in the similar stance Roman is in, where they want the first L to be monumental for somebody that beats. Because we all know once Jade shows up and we see that she's full time, it's wraps. It's only a matter of time before she gets the strap.
We got to see her at the Rumble. She hasn't been built up yet in individual matches for her to actually have that spot where she needs to win a massive match like Chamber. So I get what you mean.
And she's only lost 2 matches in her whole career so far. So I think they're going to take it.
Yeah, technically,
It's not going to be Jade Cargill. I would love for it to be Shayna Baszler, but
yes, sir.
As much as I am not a fan of this person as a performer, they have been pushing Michin on TV pretty heavily lately.
Okay. I was going to say someone else.
I don't.
You thought he was going to say Natty?
I was like, nah, gotta go.
No, hold on. I was about to say that.
There's do not. Because I'm actually going to be there, so don't put her in the match, please. I swear.
Oh, you going to be in the chamber? Oh, you going to be at the
I'm going to be at the chamber, so don't put her in there.
What time is it going to be over there?
It'll be 5:30 in the evening when it starts. Not here, but in Perth.
We got to suffer, man.
Yeah.
So the reason
we can suffer one time. We can
do it all
That's
the time.
facts. That's facts.
Honestly, bro.
Perth is the like in terms of time zones, it's the furthest behind, so it has to be at a good time for all the other states in Australia as well. Not that I'm from Australia, but that's not the point. But anyway, I'm going. So just fucking please don't put Natty in there. I swear to God.
Thank God.
I'll get up and walk away. I'll be like,
I'm
out of here.
The best performance by a woman in the Elimination Chamber.
I'll join the chamber. Put me in. Anyway.
Put me in, coach.
Honestly, there's only 2 people I want to see in there. I want to see either Zoe Stark or Chelsea Green. Those are the 2 people.
I want to see
Chelsea Green. That's fine.
Yeah, I guess that's fine.
Chelsea Green for the funny moments and Zoe Stark for the spots. I love that. But I think we can all agree the only person, like literally, that makes logical fucking sense if we talk about long ass build-ups is Becky Lynch. That's the only person that makes sense.
Oh, as far as winning?
As far as winning.
Oh, yeah.
And Mo, hold on. And Mo, what do you keep saying every time we talk about this damn match? If Becky wins, what should happen?
What you talking about?
With her and Rhea at Mania.
Oh, squash.
That'd be some crazy shit.
That would be crazy. I'm not here for that, but that'd be crazy. I actually want to see them have a match.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I actually want to see them match.
They've been building that up since Rhea won the title.
Yeah.
Like with the face-offs and stuff. I'm not trying to see a squash.
Hey, don't sleep. That match could
that
match could be match of the year candidate.
They built up Undertaker and Cena. We were finally gonna get it, and that turned into a squash. And the Undertaker was actually in shape. I'm not a fan of squash matches at Mania. Like that's not what I'm.
Another pay-per-view.
Malik, ain't that one of the matches you hate? They just squashed that nigga Cena.
Bro,
they do that?
That WrestleMania in general, bro. That
shit was long.
The Undertaker was in shape.
Like, you said that boy was moving, bro. That boy was moving.
He was moving quick.
He was hitting the ropes.
Hey, you knew when he did old school and then his knees ain't buckled.
I was like, oh, we about to get the classic. I'm like, I don't know who's gonna win. And then 1, 2, 3, I'm like, oh wow.
Can I just say off topic? Can I just say after the streak ended and they kept having Undertaker do the whole record thing, that made me cringe because there's no fucking point. The streak's over, bro. Just let that nigga go, bro.
Let him retire.
He had maybe a couple of good matches you can name. He had some good matches with Brock after that, but after there were so many other matches that he had, bro. It was hard to watch, man.
Oh, that rivalry with Brock was fucking wild.
No, the 2015 rivalry with Brock was great. The SummerSlam, the Hell in a Cell match they had was good, but after that, like, Nothing else that he did was
Oh,
like.
so DX
what-
versus
yeah.
Brothers of Destruction wasn't an
That
all-time
never
classic?
happened. That never happened.
Shut up, bro.
Relax, my
Once,
dog.
Bro,
Relax.
put him in time out again. Put him in time out.
once I saw him at WrestleMania against Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns couldn't even try to help this man the possibly the best way he could. I said, "Nah, bro, take it. You gotta hang it up, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like,
That never happened.
you got to go, bro. Because
That match was sad.
This man Roman Reigns tried to help you the best way he could, and he couldn't even. He could only do so much, bro. He could only do so much, bro. It's
Alright,
like
so quick question. So obviously we got the Mid Morgan stands. Do we have Mid Morgan get killed by Jay Cargill at WrestleMania?
No.
Please, God,
What you
please,
mean,
God,
no?
That's a raw
What you
match.
bro,
mean?
honestly, bro.
do it for my
Well,
ancestors.
I think
please.
we know we're getting Bailey and Io. We know we're getting Bailey and Io.
Hey,
Bianca's
get the
obviously.
fuck out, bro.
I think it should be Bianca and Jade. That's
No,
what
no,
I'm
no, no,
saying.
no, 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 no,
Perfect.
no,
Give
no,
him
no,
both.
no, no, no.
Bianca can take
No,
a
no, no, no,
loss.
no, no, no,
She's good.
No, 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 no.
But
That
she has
match,
the streak
no.
at WrestleMania
No, no,
too.
no, no.
You almost don't want to jeopardize that.
That
do you?
match,
She's
that match
got a
should get the
streak.
same treatment as Rhea and Becky. That shit should be full on slow cook build, bro. Don't throw that shit immediately.
Yeah.
Bro,
Do that
I'm
for
not gonna
SummerSlam.
hold. Bro, I'm not gonna hold you.
SummerSlam? Okay.
G, that's a
Because it
night
was
one main
supposed to-
event. G, that's a
Bro.
night one main event.
Bro, I hear you, but listen, bro.
They really. I mean,
Let's be real,
Who else is
just-
Bianca gonna face then at that point? There's really.
Exactly, and they just like let's just
Naomi.
for
What she
real,
gonna face Naomi?
They just gave her this reality show. She's not missing Mania. Charlotte's hurt. Who else? And they set it up in the Rumble. The whole strength spot. They literally set it up. Charlotte's hurt, so Jay can't face Charlotte. Who else is Jay gonna fight? And you can give her a big win. I hear you about the streak, but Bianca don't need it. She got the longest title reign in history. They basically sacrificed Asuka again for Bianca.
So
Yeah.
let's play. So let
Like
me play.
she a 4-time champion at this point.
So let me play
3
devil's
times?
advocate. So what's the whole point of putting all this work into Bianca, making her a reality TV star to bring more eyes to the product, and then you're just gonna have her lose on the biggest stage?
One loss is okay. Bianca will be fine.
She'll be fine.
This will not kill Bianca. She
Not,
literally-
what I'm saying
My-
though is, I think when we see new superstars, especially ones like Jade Cargill and Braun Breaker, we tend to like move shit really fast. Let the slow cook happen. She can beat somebody
So
like
then
Nia
what would
Jax
you-
and Liv Morgan. That would
Okay.
be fine.
Okay, but we're talking about Mania. If you want to do that on a SmackDown and be like this will be
Jade
wrap up the
versus
feud before
Bianca is a
SmackDown.
WrestleMania
Okay.
41 night.
Okay,
I think
listen.
we're also forgetting that
They can
Tiffany
run it.
Stratton
Okay,
is in
hold
it
on.
too. She's
What-
getting that.
I
push.
I was gonna
How-
say, if you're gonna have Bianca lose to anybody, make it be Tiff.
Hypothetically, though, what about this though? What if, I mean, we talk about Becky winning the chamber, but what if Bianca wins? Because they've been doing Bianca and Rhea. We've been talking about that for a minute. You know what I mean? So if hypothetically Bianca won, you do Bianca and Rhea. Becky could face a Jade. You could have Becky face somebody
I
else. You know
wouldn't
what I
like
mean?
that pivot. I wouldn't like that pivot.
Okay,
That pivot would make no
but
sense.
even with what y'all just said,
But it would because they've been talking about Bianca and Rhea.
Yeah,
No,
I mean-
no, they've
I
been
mean,
talking
in fairness,
about
they have.
Becky and Rhea for a minute,
For
like
years.
for
They've
over
been
almost a
literally
year.
using
But
Bianca.
they've been
So it
talking
wouldn't
about
make sense
Bianca.
for them to
They've been
just-
talking about Bianca and Rhea longer than that though.
but they haven't done it on TV.
Yeah, but they haven't had. They haven't interacted. Bianca's been on SmackDown. Rhea's been on Raw.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
in
they're
my
doing the same.
opinion-
They did the same thing with Becky. They had Becky go off to NXT, do that side quest where she became the champion, and put on banger matches down there to keep
Very good.
Rhea and Becky that far apart, to keep them both hot, so that when their paths do cross again, it is like a holy shit moment because
So can
they
I
haven't faced on main roster yet.
Yeah,
let me
go
let
ahead.
me let me
This is
jump in
me.
here real quick. Let me jump in here
Yeah,
real quick
go for it.
because there's a lot of threads. There's a lot of different threads going because don't forget Becky and Nia have been on
Don't curse
screen
Tyler.
for
Yeah,
3 or
Liv
4
is
weeks
not
now.
Mania worthy.
So what if we find our? I thought of this a minute ago, and at first it pissed me off, but then I kind of thought about how they could make it work. So now I'm kind of fantasy booking, to steal a term from Mo. So what if what if the sixth person who comes to the chamber is someone who, based on the booking, is dispensable? And I'm not saying I find them dispensable, but based on how they're booked, like Chelsea Green or Michin, right? And they're coming in as the sixth person, but before they can get in the chamber, here comes a Nia Jax who lost earlier in the night. Let's say it doesn't go on as the main event. Nia Jax throws someone through the wall, enters the chamber. Becky and Nia are in the last two. Becky beats Nia to win the chamber, and then you have Nia versus Jade at WrestleMania.
I think I've got the perfect person you can put in that match. Not only as an indispensable person, they haven't been built up on the main roster, but they are from Australia as well too. You want to get more Aussie talent on the card? Indy Hartwell. It wouldn't hurt her for her to be squashed by Nia Jax
There you
in
go.
her home crowd being a part of this PLE, that she's had the first PLE as a part of WWE in Australia in her entire career, and that moment be taken away from her by Nia Jax. That would get the crowd upset. That would give Nia more heat going into it, and that would make that match more interesting.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, they could, if they wanted to go that route too, Indy Hartwell would be fine.
And based on Nia's booking, I could absolutely see her storm the ramp as Indy's getting ready to get in, kill her, powerbomb over the barricade.
You do like that Lana style moment that happened at Rumble when Nia came in and beat down on Lana.
Yeah.
And then you have someone come and replace.
She's done it before, exactly. So I think that ties up a lot of threads very neatly. I think that gives Jade a nice, clean win at WrestleMania because they built Nia up to be this monster.
She was born there, yeah.
So yeah, I think that would work out pretty well.
I didn't know that.
What you're so I didn't know Nia was from Australia, but so Jay, what you're saying, it seems like, because even if we go with that, it seems like the only two people, because this is pretty much a story thing now, right? All these things are pretty much tying into stories.
Yes.
Becky and Nia are probably the top two. With the fantasy book that you just said are entering the match, those would be the top two to win it. So we know Rhea's gonna face one of them come Mania, right? Mm-hmm. Let's just say Nia wins and they decide to run it back, which I think would be the wrong decision, but whatever the case, that's your thing. You now have a Mania where Bianca does not have a clear direction, Becky does not have a clear direction, and even though she hasn't had a singles match, Jade Cargill has been presented as, yo, this is a big star that is now in our company. Yeah. This is she's been everywhere. So my whole thing is, like, no matter who Jade Cargill faces, somebody got to take that loss because it's not going to be Jade. Mm-hmm. She's not going to lose her first Mania match.
Let me throw one thing back out there and this has come up as an idea in chat, so this isn't a completely original idea. I'm borrowing from a couple of people who have mentioned this in chat. So right now, Bayley and Io are facing each other, but the Kabuki Warriors don't have a straight path to Mania either. But so let's say you do have Bianca who's sitting there looking for a path, and then you have somebody like a Naomi who's interested in re-winning those titles that she never lost, right? Yeah. Because she dropped them when she left the company the first time. So then Naomi and Bianca decide, all right, you don't have a path. I want the tag titles. And then we end up with Bianca and Naomi versus the Kabuki Warriors. And that would be a banger and a half.
That's actually not a bad idea.
That's a great idea.
That's actually
so at that point, it's got to be Jade versus Becky then. And I feel like if because what we were talking about with the logic of, Bianca and Jade is a 41 Mania night one main event. So is Jade and Becky. That's a main event waiting for that to happen too.
Why can't we just have Jade whip Liv Morgan's ass? Liv Morgan.
That's what I'm saying.
Liv
or Nia's.
But you just said Liv Morgan is not Mania worthy.
I said Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley is not Mania
worthy. Can I just piggyback off something you've just said, because it does include both of them? I've seen a lot of people say that if Becky Lynch is to win the Chamber and go up against Rhea, this is the match that we want, right? Yep. How would you feel if they decided to just insert Liv Morgan in it and make it a triple threat? Because I'm sorry, that would give me the same treatment as that WrestleMania 35 match behind me, where Charlotte got inserted to the match with Becky and Ronda. That was the match that we wanted, and we had Charlotte, Becky, and Ronda. I feel like it's the exact same thing repeating itself. Liv Morgan, to me, does not deserve a WrestleMania moment. You don't just get to come back and expect to be in a feud with the top superstar on Monday Night Raw. Build yourself back up. Prove why you deserve that. Because to be honest, to me, and I've always felt like this for a long time, her promos are terrible. Her in-ring work is terrible. You cannot tell me that Liv Morgan and Charlotte Flair are on the same level, because they are not. You can't tell me that she's the same as Nikki, Sasha, Bayley, Charlotte, the four horsewomen, Bianca, Rhea, not on the same level.
No, she cooking.
And I always I've always said Rhea is a bigger match than Liv and Rhea to me. Build it up for SummerSlam.
Of course. I don't want to see. I don't want to see if Jade's gonna have a match. It's got to be against a big star, and it's not Liv Morgan. She got to face Becky, Bianca. She got to face one of those people.
That's because what you just said, how Liv is not on the level. Let's be real. Do we really feel Liv is on the level of Jade, and Jade ain't even had a match yet?
Jade feels better to me and much more hotter. We want to see what's going to come out of Jade than we do Liv. We've seen it before.
I think Jade and Liv can be a match on a SmackDown or a Raw. It can be a little feud in between.
Pre-show. Tap it on a pre-show.
Right, but I think Jade's first match has to be against, because again, this was supposed to be Charlotte. I have no doubt in my mind this was supposed to be Charlotte.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
You know, but she got hurt, and let's be real, the next best thing from Charlotte, in my opinion, is Bianca, because we really haven't gotten the Bianca-Charlotte feud that was pretty much inevitable.
Charlotte is the last horsewoman that Bianca has to beat, and she's been saying that's her goal, is to beat all 4 horsewomen. And obviously we could have gotten it this year, but unfortunately her injury to her knee has forced her to not have this moment. I know that we'll get that in the future, but like you say, it's like, where do we pivot from here if we're going to have Bianca in WrestleMania somehow? And that's how you've got to find these next feuds that could work for her.
And even if we don't do Bianca, I think because again, it's story and what they set up. Even though I agree with y'all about Liv, at the very least, since she's come back, her thing has been Rhea took me out. That's where I need to get back to. I don't like it because I don't think she's believable. But yeah, it does need more building.
Yeah,
you can, but they've already set up. They've already set up Jade and Nia as well. I would rather see that than see Jade and Liv.
You see, Jade and Nia actually have a story.
Yeah,
Nia can knock down. Like, just imagine they try to announce Jade as like, oh, new signee for Raw, and then Nia Jax comes out and whoops her ass. Like, I don't forget what you did.
You eliminated me from the Rumble. Like
that's all. Sometimes that's all it takes. Is that simple? You did this to me, so I'm going to do this to you. Now it's personal. That's sometimes all you need. Simple. It doesn't need all this background information, all this extra context. Something as small as you took me out of the Rumble, so I'm going to take you out of Elimination Chamber. Sometimes that's all it needs.
Yeah, and the more I think about it, the more I really want Bianca and Naomi versus the Kabuki Warriors. So come on, WWE, do the right thing.
Make it happen. I'm down for
it. Wait, can we also like give Nia Jax her flowers for us to be talking about her at this? Hold on. Now, Jade, I know how you feel, but Nia, she's been cooking since she came back.
She has,
but for us to be talking about her on the standard. Oh man,
she ain't started cooking yet. She's boiling water.
Relax.
Man said she's boiling water.
You hate her, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. Like they have some options there. I mean, you still got a Tiffany Stratton on SmackDown too, and she upcoming. So if they want to do something like Mania, that could be good. But
I saw it too.
That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful, bro. T.Y. That's disrespectful, bro. Hey, that's disrespectful.
Oh man!
You see, Tyler.
No one should have the burden of teaming up with Shotzi Blackheart, bro.
You see, Tyler. The problem with that is if you're gonna use back-to-back back-to-back Rumble runner up, then apply the same logic to everybody. Did you think Vince saw something in fucking Santino when he got eliminated by Del Rio?
Right.
Did you
right?
I still believe Santino should have won. I don't care.
Okay. And don't bring up she busted her ass for the last 5 years, bro. Sami Zayn has busted his ass off for the last 10 years, and look what he got.
Bro,
he ain't even got a world title yet.
DIY hasn't been on TV together for a solid 6 months straight, and they get more reactions than Liv. I don't want to hear that bullshit, bro.
You're not wrong.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Johnny Gargano at one point was getting no reactions. Now he has Johnny wrestling like 3 months in.
Exactly.
And see, the thing is with Liv, because I've said this multiple times. The reason when Triple H first took over, like that SummerSlam was like, hey, I'm making my mark. What is one of the first things he did? He took that title off of Liv because she wasn't believable. You know what I mean? She an underdog babyface cashing in to win the title, and now all of a sudden I'm supposed to believe you're a credible champion. That doesn't work. So again, I think Liv Morgan can eventually get to that point. But she, just like how they're kind of doing this Sami Zayn storyline, to a lesser extent, you can do the same thing with Liv. She needs to, she got hurt. She keeps losing. She needs to find her way there. Slowly but surely. Kind of like a pre-Becky Lynch before Charlotte came in and won that title in that triple threat. You have her just win some matches, win some feuds. They're doing better with the women's storylines. They're doing much better with it.
Happy birthday!
Yeah,
Happy birthday!
What was that, bro?
The funny thing is with those balloons, they always pop up in my podcast as well too when I'm on StreamYard. I don't know why. I think the balloons just love me or something. But anyway,
can I tell you something that pisses me off, G? I hate when Liv Morgan fans say, "Oh, she's been busting her ass for like 5 to 6 years." know who's busted their ass for 20 years and still can't get respect for you motherfuckers? The Miz. You know who busted his ass for over 10 years and in year 12 finally got his respect in a Mania moment? Kofi fucking Kingston. You know who's in
This shit takes time.
you know who's in year 20 and people are still trying to call him overrated old head? John Cena. I don't want to hear shit about people.
Facts.
I don't want to hear shit about people saying she's busted her ass for 5 to 6 years. Ronda Rousey has made more improvement than Liv Morgan.
See, we found our problem. Tyler
Ronda
thinks Miz is
Rousey.
awful. We see,
Miz
okay,
is
yeah,
awful, but
yeah,
Liv
yeah,
Morgan
okay.
awful,
Your
man.
opinions, dog. Yeah. See, now we know where
My
you stand.
point
You
is-
just
my-
exposed.
He's not wrong though. And
My
the sense
point
when he's
is,
talking
I'm
about Liv.
fucking tired of people saying this person has busted their ass for 5 to 6 years. As if Miz hasn't been wrestling for 20, and now y'all are finally starting to give him his flowers. Fuck that shit. Tired
We're
of
still
that
hating
shit,
low
bro.
key.
Yeah, so if they tell, because I think she could get to that level, we just recognize she needs to be told. She needs to get put in the story, and it needs to be told properly.
She needs something to sink her teeth into storyline wise. When it comes to me, I simply just judge based on what I see. I need something for you to give me a reason why I need to like you. I need something to resonate with. I don't have anything with Liv Morgan to resonate with. I resonated with Becky during 2018 because I could see in the background she was being overlooked. She was obviously not getting opportunity, and then she finally made it, and she was like, look, this is actually what I deserve, and she proved everybody wrong. That's why I resonated with her, because she had been grinding and working her ass off, and we could see the potential. She was improving, but I don't see that with Liv Morgan. She needs to show us that she deserves this moment.
Oh, Jay,
Like, even when she won Money in the Bank.
Liv Morgan,
Jay, you better get him.
He's actually talented.
Hold on, stop. Everyone in chat putting Liv Morgan and Liv Morgan in the same sentence as Dolph Ziggler. You need to step outside. You need to feel the grass and breathe in some air. Get out.
Yo,
Insane, bro.
Just say that.
This is why people don't
Cena
like Liv
slander gotta
Morgan.
go.
Why is she in the same conversation or same sentence as people like Dolph? Bro,
Because they wanna.
No.
Sure,
Fuck
that's
this,
why.
bro. Jay,
That's
Jay,
why.
Jay,
You
Jay,
cannot
Nate, Malik.
compare the-
Hold on. Jay, Nate, Malik, you guys are watching TNA as full time as I am. It took this motherfucker to get fucking fired from WWE and have a full month of TNA for people to realize, oh shit, he's still that guy. I want to hear that shit. You know how long he was in WWE?
It's like you never know what you had until it's gone.
Bro,
And that's what
Time out,
people are
Tyler
realizing with
Leopard.
Dolph.
Can we just get out of
Dolph's
here?
overrated.
God,
Time him out, bro. That's crazy.
Hey,
How
Tyler,
you
you
gonna
cooking,
All right,
bro.
bro.
You cooking.
So
Get pushed.
we know what you are, bro. We know.
Tyler, bro, if
We know
you an
are.
Omos fan, if you're an Omos fan, we forgive you, bro. We forgive you.
Tyler, just say you want to fuck Liv Morgan and get over it, bro.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
Oh,
yo.
and that's half the
understandable.
reason why people
That's the
are so
only
far
people
off
that
track.
defend Liv
That's
like
what they
that, bro.
want.
just say she
Hey,
gets you
yo.
really wet. Just say that. Go ahead.
Come on, bro.
Someone said
You-
Matt
you-
Morgan
it's
is
a safe
better.
space.
Oh my god.
Matt Morgan
Someone
is
said
better
what?
than Liv Morgan. Matt Morgan.
Grant
is
Corbin?
better.
Oh, yeah,
All
Grant
right,
Corbin.
bro.
Grant Corbin
All
been
right,
cooking.
bro.
Matt Morgan was-
Oh, Matt Morgan?
Matt Morgan clean.
Matt
Matt
Morgan.
Morgan clean.
Matt Morgan is crazy.
Hey, y'all better
Y'all
y'all
relax,
lucky
hold
Matt
on.
Morgan tore his quad every damn day because he would have been like a 3-time champion. Y'all
Nah,
lucky.
yeah. My thing with Liv Morgan is like, she's
God.
all right. You know,
She's fine.
she's
She's a cute
not-
face.
You
She's
know,
not-
Jay,
she's
you wanna
not-
know why?
ability.
Jay,
I'll
you
say
wanna know
that-
why
I'll
I
say-
don't like you saying. I'm sorry, man.
She alright.
I'll say this: Liv Morgan.
Was it because he
is
calls
not-
EOI?
Yes, exactly. That's why I
Oh,
don't like
yeah,
that
yeah,
saying that. Because he says the same thing about EO, and they're
EO
not in the
is
same
high.
category.
She's alright.
Yo.
I hate that.
She's alright.
It's not.
Yo.
My thing is Liv
That's
Morgan.
crazy.
Liv
That's
Morgan
crazy.
is not terrible, but she's not great either. She's like in the middle. Like she's just like
She's
neutral.
perfectly
She's there.
suited to ride down that
She's-
stupid fucking tank with Shotzi at WrestleMania.
Hey, Jay,
Put her
can
on the tank and send her ass
Nah,
out.
nah,
I
you
wouldn't
should-
wish
you
that
should-
upon anybody.
It actually
I wouldn't wish
could
that upon
happen.
anybody,
That's
man.
shit.
Jade, you should make a video for the page, like your top 5 wrestlers that you think are
That are
alright.
Alright.
Nah, I don't want to see that because some of those people.
No, I'm gonna do it, Malik. I'm gonna do it. It's on.
If I see EO on it, you're getting a block.
She's alright.
Because EO will be on there. He'll have EO on there. He'll fuck around and have the most great people on there for some reason. Like it's just,
Yeah, don't put EO on that list.
If I see
Yeah, that's
Cena on that
egregious,
list,
bro.
we're done, bro.
It's upsetting.
What are we on? Oh
think
yeah.
your mic unplugged,
Let's do.
You mic unplugged, G. Or Malik. Gang.
Yeah, Malik, your mic's
Fine.
unplugged.
We can't hear you, bro.
there we go. My only thing about Liv is just like I think she has potential, but people just the one thing that really I don't understand is people, like I said, people are really trying to put her on that pedestal, like she's in the category with the Charlotte and Becky. Like she ain't on that level. She could get there possibly maybe, but she ain't there right now though. She's not there. She gotta show something to be there. Now, could she possibly get there? Maybe someday. Who knows? Maybe 5 years from now we'll be talking about Liv Morgan differently. But as of right now, I can't put her in that same category, man. She's not in that same type of echelon.
I just thought about it.
Hold on. Hold on. My fault, G. The shit that pisses me off about Liv Morgan fans is she has the fan base where they're loud enough where they can change something. The problem is y'all not doing it right.
They don't do it. They just attack everybody because they don't like her.
Come Tuesday, yes sir.
Hey, Lewis, I just thought about it. Liv Morgan is the Brock Purdy of the NFL. Of the WWE. She cool. She alright. And wait, listen.
She's Austin
She
Reeves,
gets the job done. But she's not Josh Allen. She's not Patrick Mahomes.
You might be
don't put her in conversation.
Oh, don't compare Liv with Austin Reeves, bro. That's disrespectful.
bro. She's Austin Reeves to Charlotte's LeBron, bro.
Hold on, whoa. At least Austin Reeves has games where he's took over. Liv Morgan has had matches where she has to be guided, unlike Austin Reeves.
Hey, she went crazy with
Austin be took.
Okay, but first off, I just want to say
needing to be guided in a match. She can lead it around.
I just want to say first off though, Josh crazy, but he said Eva Marie and Liv Morgan should be in the same category. Eva Marie.
Eva's.
At least Eva Marie had a marquee SummerSlam match that wasn't fucking all the way dog shit like Liv and Ronda was. I'm just gonna say that.
That match was.
I'd rather watch Eva Marie and Alexa Bliss over Liv and Ronda. I promise.
That's crazy.
I promise you, I fucking would.
Well, honestly, this just thought about it. The other reason why I feel like it's so important for her to get a story, because even though we can say what we want about the women's division now, people are gone. Alexa Bliss ain't here right now. Carmella's eventually going to come back. Sonya Deville is going to come back, who, in my opinion, have all been more established in their characters.
They've been around for the same time as Liv Morgan as well, too.
Yeah,
we've seen so much more success come from Carmella and from Sonya Deville in the same amount of time as Liv Morgan has been around. Liv Morgan has been pushed to the main event scene way too early. She's been around for 5-6 years, but she's been a part of the Riot Squad. Then she's had her momentum stopped. Then she's continued, but she hasn't been able to actually stand on her own 2 feet and prove to herself.
Liv Morgan is.
Let's not forget too. After Stand and Deliver,
don't disrespect Alicia Fox.
I think we know this too. After Stand and Deliver, Roxanne gone too. She coming up.
Yeah.
She coming up.
So
Alicia Fox.
And Roxanne packs up Liv Morgan
and I'm pretty sure we all read the reports that little trial run Roxanne had like 2 years ago or whatever on SmackDown. This is when Vince was still around. Vince loved her. Vince liked her. Vince was impressed. So you crazy as fuck if you.
I wonder what.
I mean, Vince also.
We don't live.
Just saying, bro. You never know with Vince, bro. You never know, bro. You never know.
But
they said that she impressed everybody in the back. Like they didn't think she was that good.
As she should.
Yeah. So what I would say is, I feel like the Liv Morgan is in the best possible scenario right now because she's on a 3-hour show. And they, credit to them, they've made those 3 hours never feel like, you might have a Maxine Dupree versus what's a Valhalla match, but it's quick, it goes by, and then you get an Ivar moonsault, right?
Yeah, she needs some improvement, bro.
Yeah, she does.
Maxine
like,
needs to go
that's
to
what I'm saying. No, and I'm with you, but my point is, they have enough time to tell these stories. So you can have a stacked division and still have enough time to tell a Liv Morgan story and build her up. That's why I feel like she's in the best position right now to eventually tell it. But if they don't do something soon, and I'm gonna keep it a buck, even though we love Triple H love everything.
That's crazy. Bro.
When Triple H took over, what's his name? Rick Boog said it on an interview. The second Triple H took over, he knew his career was over. Let's be real. That's not a Triple H guy.
I get what you mean. But
as much as y'all don't want to admit it.
You have a 3-hour show and you give Liv Morgan 30 seconds. You are not going to remember that 30 seconds out of a 3-hour show. You're going to remember the 20-minute matches we had. You're going to remember the backstage segments, but you're not going to remember that 30 seconds that she gets, which also does not work in her favor. It does not help her build her character. That's the problem.
Hold on. Let's get
in a prominent feud and build that story. Because, there's so many people that if you're not a Triple H guy, he took the title off of her.
I agree.
And he didn't give her a chance.
The thing that I hate the most is I hate talking about her like that in a way that it makes me feel like I'm being horrible, but I'm just being constructive. It's like, as a women's wrestling fan, I want the women to succeed, but if you're not giving them the time, why should I care? Why should I care about the women's division you want to build up if you're not caring enough to put
in
enough
Exhibit
spotlight
A,
and time?
we have said constructive criticism this entire time about Liv Morgan, and Tyler, the Liv Morgan stan, is saying all I'm hearing is Liv slander. It's not. This is the fucking problem with Liv Morgan fans. We're trying to give constructive criticism. She needs better character work. She needs to have better work on the mic. She needs to have better matches. Name me 5 classic Liv Morgan matches. You fucking can't. It's like we're trying to give constructive criticism to Liv Morgan, but people take that as slandering. You know how fucking bad it is? You know how fucking bad it is? In a year and a half, we saw more character improvement work from Maxine Dupree than we have seen Liv Morgan in the past.
Dude, most of the
years.
NXT women are more over on NXT than Liv Morgan is on the main roster.
The problem with people is if you're not glazing, you're hating.
I'm saying.
That's the issue. It's like, bro, I don't need to glaze somebody to be a fan of them. I'm a fan of Liv personally, but I agree with everything y'all have literally just said.
Bro,
it's the best.
It's one of the two, bro.
You have no idea how many Liv Morgan fans I've gotten into debates with, because I've had people tell me I'm a Charlotte stan. I've had people revert telling me you only like Charlotte because she's hot. She look like a fucking dude. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Get out of here. But I don't like Charlotte because of her fucking. I don't like Charlotte.
Whoa! Who likes Charlotte for her looks?
That's what I'm saying.
Besides Andrade.
That's what I'm saying.
Cien Almas.
Exactly what I'm saying.
Charlotte, all right, yeah, no. I wish somebody would tell me that.
Liv Morgan fans, they'll say some crazy ass shit. And Charlotte, I didn't mean that you look like a dude. Either I'm probably gonna get canceled.
No, yes, you did. Yes,
I'm probably gonna get canceled, which is fine. You
know, Charlotte gets her daddy's looks. All right, that's
you know what Liv Morgan needs to do?
It happens.
We talk about how Liv Morgan fans are. If you're not glazing, you're hating. You know where Liv Morgan needs to go? AE fucking W, because that's how.
All right.
Send her ass to AEW.
Relax.
We don't need Liv to. We don't need Liv to get destroyed over there, bro. Let's relax.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If she goes to AEW,
I don't want to see.
It's not gonna be pretty gay.
She could be an WWE on Collision in front of 50,000 people on television, man. She could be happy as punch over there. Send her ass over.
Yeah, I don't want to see Liv. I don't want to see Liv get destroyed like that, bro. I don't hate her that much. I mean, I don't dislike her that much.
Y'all gonna be mad as fuck when y'all see Mercedes pop up over there. I'm just saying.
Get that free
I don't mind
push.
that. I'm fine with that.
You said
she'll actually be used.
You said she'll get that free push.
That 3-week push.
That 3-week push, man.
God,
I was about to say, Mercedes. You think Mercedes go to AEW and actually go get used, gay?
No.
Well, that's the thing. They did the exact same thing with Saraya. Saraya came in. She's like, "I'm here to fix the women's division." That lasted 21 working days, and that was it.
Saraya,
21.
Saraya ain't not.
You know what's crazy?
But she was the biggest star they had, and they fumbled her.
She was. But they fumbled her because she sucks.
Bro, I can't even put all the blame on Saraya. Look at the women she had to work with in the ring. What the fuck was that? What the fuck?
Okay. Wait. Look, we all know.
At the time, you had a Raw Sky Blue. You had Athena, who was off TV for like 4 fucking months. You had Jamie Hayter was hurt. Like Britt Baker was nowhere.
Well, they were there for a minute, but here's my thing. I feel like we all know Tony Khan can't book a wrestling show. We know that.
No, he cannot.
Shit.
We know that. However, to Nate's point, Saraya wasn't doing anybody any favors either. Like, let's be real, bro. I'm sorry. What the NWO did in the 90s, that was great, cool. Them spray painting everybody with green L's, like, bro.
And Tony's ass.
Yeah, like bro, like that's
really. What are we doing?
Are you
like, bro? That's the like.
Yeah, and Saraya just sucks. Saraya just sucks. She just sucks.
Yeah, she definitely hasn't recovered from the ring. She's not. She used to be really good in the ring. She's not that anymore.
Yeah, she just sucks. And
then so you have that, and you add on the fact that I'm sorry, Hikaru Shida's a 3-time women's champion for what?
And nobody.
She's just winning. She's literally the Charlotte of that division, just winning titles for no reason, right? All your good wrestlers, you keep them off TV for forever, or you have them do nothing on a show nobody watches. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. I can't remember the last time I watched the Rampage episode. Can't remember. Apparently, they
When
settled
Punk came
feuds
back,
on.
right.
Like I didn't know Santana and Ortiz had a feud on Rampage.
On
That was
Rampage.
Which is disrespectful. Madly
See,
disrespectful.
I'm tired of the
disrespectful.
excuses. I'm tired of the excuses. And Tyler said she came back from a neck injury.
She came back from a neck injury like a year ago, bro.
Bro.
And Daniel Bryan did the same thing.
Edge
Edge did the same thing.
Bro,
Edge was
fuck
out for
this.
9 years.
Bronny James came back from cardiac arrest and dropped 16. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. I
I
don't want to
don't
hear
hear that neck surgery BS, bro.
Derrick Rose came
Edge
back
was
from
away for
ACL
9
tear and
years.
became an
And he's
all-star.
wrestled better than he's ever wrestled before. Get the fuck out of here, man. I don't want to hear that.
What's next? Liv Morgan can't wrestle because she came back from a shoulder injury? What the fuck, dude?
Oh, my shoulder. Like, fuck out of here.
What the fuck was that?
My
My
left,
shoulder
my left,
hurts.
my left
My
shoulder.
left shoulder.
Recovering
I had
from
surgery
her
5 times on my left shoulder.
Bro, stop.
Rey Mysterio had surgery
Ray
5
alone.
times on his left
I
knee.
can't
He was
listen.
still
I
going
can't
back.
listen
I
to
don't
Rey
wanna hear
Mysterio anymore without thinking about you. Honestly, I can't think about
I
it.
had
anymore.
surgery.
We talked about
Every time I
Mysterio
see a Rey
on the
Mysterio, I'm
show.
just like freaking Nate.
Yeah, ruined Rey Mysterio for me, bro. I can't take him serious no more.
Bro, I never took Rey Mysterio serious, so he always getting beat up. Man. Like,
No one ever did.
he was always
Hey,
getting beat up.
hey,
Hey,
Malik,
To mention, he's a terrible father. Terrible father. Terrible
Malik,
father.
don't start.
Terrible father. He's
Go.
Don't start.
deadbeat dad. I'm
Ash,
saying.
hold on, wait,
Deadbeat dad.
Ash. Hey, hold on, Ash. You think you've been quiet the whole time? You think Ray a good father?
Yes.
Ooh.
Hey,
Terrible
fuck
father.
Rey Mysterio.
Do not
You
get
lost
me
some
started.
money
Do
last
not
year.
get me started.
Now let's get you started. You've been quiet too
You put Dom
long.
in the
He has
custody match
Stockholm
if you were a good
syndrome.
dad. Why
He's
would you
been
do that?
brainwashed. Oh my god.
Been brainwashed by
What's wrong with
who?
Dom, though? Dom,
brainwashed by who?
Hold
that
on,
dude,
hold on,
though.
hold on, hold on. Courtney
He's got a
was
mommy,
cooking.
man.
Hold on, Courtney was cooking because if you were a good dad, why is your son in a custody match?
What do you want to say? That is my child.
Ooh, damn, that's crazy.
Ray's a fraud.
Not-
That's crazy. He had to,
He used
he had
the
to
belt.
fight for his
Why-
kid,
why-
bro.
why-
He had to
why-
fight for his kid. That's crazy.
Ray
Why
used
are
the
we
belt.
talking
Fuck him.
about why are we talking about Ray like he's not his father? It's Eddie Guerrero. We know this. Like,
Yeah.
It is
Okay.
Eddie. It is Eddie.
This is how I know
Technically.
you didn't watch WCW as a kid. They are twins. They are
They're not twins.
Twins.
They're not twins.
Twins.
This- when Eddie, all I gotta say is when
Father and son.
Eddie Guerrero said that Dom was his son, Ray never denied it. That's all I gotta say. He never,
Facts.
he never denied it, bro.
It's
He
not.
never said.
I didn't see.
he never
I didn't
said-
see a paternity test. I didn't see anything.
He never
Hold on,
said it
hold on,
wasn't
hold on.
true.
A ladder match than admit that he
Hold on, hold on. I'm
He
just
actually
saying too,
confirmed it
Nate.
the
I'm
week
just saying
after.
too, Nate. Where was Angie and all of this, bro? Was Angie?
Where was Vicky? No, stop. Let me stop.
You know how disrespectful it was.
No,
Yeah, I remember the Hall of Fame speech where Ray was praising his daughter. He ain't saying nothing about good about Dom though. Just gotta-
Hey, you know what's so crazy? Hey, you know what's so crazy?
Garrett,
What's it called? You know if Christian was doing this gimmick at WWE, he'd murder Rey Mysterio. Oh my god, that would be amazing.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
we don't even have to take it to Rey Mysterio. Put him with fucking Cody. Let's see how bad that.
Oh
Put him with fucking
my.
Cody. Put him with Cody. Then we gonna see. We gonna see what Rey gonna do.
The only
That'd be
difference
so
by that
bad,
the only
man.
different by that is that Cody beat Christian. Rey Mysterio might lose. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Rey Mysterio did.
Oh yeah,
cheer
Cody
on
would
Dragon-
definitely. Christian would
Hey.
definitely lose.
Rey
Hey,
Mysterio
I'm not
literally
worried about
rooted for
Christian winning.
Dragon Lee
Just
against
let
his
the
son and
promo
said he's
happen.
the future of wrestling. So he did.
Yeah,
call
that's
Dragon Lee the
crazy.
future of wrestling.
You know
Over
how
his
many
legs.
people Christian would son in WWE on the mic with his current gimmick? Oh, it's over. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
He would kill Ray on the mic for
It's a
sure.
massacre. Bro, hearing Ray talk is so bad, bro.
Yeah, he's. Yeah,
Why are we slandering Rey Mysterio?
I'm so confused.
Because he's a deadbeat
Like,
dad.
that's so random.
He's deadbeat dad, bro. Deadbeat
He's
father.
a deadbeat dad with no left
Hey,
knee.
He is a fraud because he used the belt in the match. He should have been DQ'd immediately. He
Facts.
some fucking
Facts.
money. Fuck
Facts.
him.
Facts.
Facts.
Bro, he got jumped,
Facts.
bro. Dom got jumped. He had to pull like a 4-on-1 that match, bro.
Nah, bro, that's a
crazy,
disqualification.
man.
Dominic should have won.
Using that
Crazy.
belt, man, had to whoop that man's ass, bro.
With that
It's crazy.
ugly ass match. I don't care what anyone said. That match was ugly as hell. I don't care who was a tribute to. I don't care if it was a tribute to Great Media. That shit was ass. That shit was ugly.
Yeah,
That
match
shit was weak.
good. I ain't gonna lie though, bro. Getting spanked in the ring, that's kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's insane. That's insane.
Me personally, I wouldn't be.
You had to catch me. You had to catch me
I would
after
be
that,
able
bro. We had to catch me after that. In front of the
I don't
world
care if
too,
you my
bro.
dad.
Yeah,
I don't care if you my dad. You gotta see me, man.
Yeah, especially at Mania in front of the world. Now we gotta have a conversation.
They said Rey Mysterio is a real life Goku of parents. No, because Rey Mysterio doesn't want to get better.
Is Tyler one of them AEW stands?
Oh
They
yeah,
don't
he's
be
definitely an AEW.
Britt
fan.
Baker
I see
over
him
There's
on
no
the
way
road.
he
Why
said
are we
Britt
slandering
Baker
Tyler,
over
man?
over
While
Baker.
he's typing this, literally is waiting for his Tony Khan signature.
It might be Hellfire in here, bro. With the burner.
Oh
with the
my
burner.
god.
Tony Khan bootlicker.
Send Tyler to the gulags.
Might be Hellfire
He
with the
said
burner
hell
account,
no.
bro. With the burner account, man.
The burner account.
That's insane.
Bro, Tyler's
What other matches are happening on this card? I definitely forgot. We
The
talked
tag
about
team
the
match, we got
Chambers
Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate, and Judgment
Well,
Day. That'll be great.
yeah,
Lewis.
It's gonna be great.
When that tag team match happens, man, I swear it's gonna give me Undisputed Era versus Mustache Mountain vibes. Like that's what I feel.
Ooh.
That's my favorite.
That's what I
tag team
feel
match
right
of
now,
all
and
time.
I swear
That's
it's
a
gonna
good
be.
match.
And I swear it's gonna be the opener, and it might steal the show. It
Bro,
might
if we
steal the
had-
show. I'm not
Bro,
gonna
if
lie.
we have a moment in the match where, if we have the same moment like when Kyle O'Reilly kicked out of the Grand Amplitude, bro, when that happened, I screamed my lungs out. If we see some shit like that, where Finn Balor kicks out of some shit like that, I might.
Oh my
I'm
god,
waking everybody
man.
up. I'm
Bro,
waking
I
everybody up.
promise you, they're all. I know, because if you look at this match, every single one of them is, except for Nia, it's probably like, man, we got to take it back to our NXT days, man.
I think
We in
that match definitely
Australia,
has the
bro.
potential to be match of the night for sure. I can see it stealing the show.
That's
Dude,
match of the night.
yeah.
That's match of the night to me, bro. That's gonna be match of the night to me.
Because
Bro,
Tyler's insane, man.
Bro, I can
Tyler's freaking
imagine
insane.
Pete Dunne hitting the bitter end on Finn and getting that super near fall, bro.
Oh my god.
Dude, it's gonna be. We're getting.
Bro, their
I
match
feel
at
like.
Vengeance Day 4 years ago was so fire, bro.
And you know what?
Nah, bro,
Hey,
it's-
well, how do y'all feel? And it might be too soon.
Bring back Butch,
But how
bro.
do y'all feel it? How do y'all? Oh no. How do you
What?
feel if Pete Dunne?
Did I just hear that in my ear?
Stop cursing, bro. Stop cursing, my dog.
Bring back
How would y'all
Butch,
feel
man.
if Pete Dunne?
Nah, you
how,
cursing, man.
how would y'all feel if Pete Dunne pulled a Roderick Strong on Tyler Bate the same way Roderick Strong did to him when he joined the era? I'm not saying he's gonna join the Judgment Day, but I just never feel. I know that's Pete Dunne's character, but I just never feel he's really gonna stay in a tag team for long.
I feel like
he's real.
if that's gonna happen, they're waiting for later in the year for that to happen.
Yeah, that is
Because
true.
I think because
we're
they need
gonna
tag
get the
team.
DIY turn in Toronto. I can't wait for that. When they lose to AOP and they run it back, I promise you. When AOP takes the titles in Toronto for SummerSlam and they just run it back, can't wait.
So you tell me with the year-long build, and then when Sami Zayn's champion next year, Ciampa beat Sami Zayn, and we set up Gargano for the world title. I mean, hey, listen,
Can't wait. Run it
I
back.
see Johnny Gargano with big gold. Y'all don't want to see me on here.
Hey, we can do that in 2K24 for sure, man, for sure.
The same way we can put Cody in 2K24 too.
But Cody's facing WWE next, so I mean it's different.
Cody and Gargano won the same amount of world titles in WWE, so I ain't worried.
Oh,
That's true.
That's low-key and Ethan. That's low-key and Ethan right there.
No, that's true, but Gargano would
Makes
never
you
be in the
title
main.
kind of
Gargano would
close,
never
though.
be in the main event of WrestleMania like Cody. So
So you want to be? So is it better to be in the main event of WrestleMania and lose?
So what did Roman say?
But he's going back. He's going back again. So he could possibly
Well,
win.
sure.
What
Hulk Hogan's record's right
did
there.
Roman say to Brian? He
Nah,
called
you
him
true.
a WrestleMania main event loser, so that's what Cody is. A WrestleMania main event.
Until this year.
Nah.
hey, so
this year.
is no, never mind.
Somewhere Gargano never gonna be, bro. Somewhere he never gonna be.
That's great.
Hey,
Are they trolling? Is it your birthday for real?
Hey, at the end of the day, though, at least I can say Johnny Gargano actually finished his story. Cody can't.
Until this year.
Why
not
are we
happening.
slandering
That's what
Cody
you
now?
got.
We just slandering anybody now.
Look, Mo. Hating is what we do, man.
Yeah, Gargano
We
finished
gotta
his
stop
story
Hate is first.
for about a
Hate
month.
is first, man.
Hater podcast.
Fair
Hater in
enough.
podcast. That's what we do, bro. That's what we do. Bro.
Don't be mad
Yeah,
because
but-
Cody,
yeah,
don't be
I-
mad 'cause Cody gonna get packed up by Braun Breaker at Backlash.
I'm not against that.
No.
Ooh.
I'm not against that.
Why did everybody go ooh?
Because I'm not gonna lie,
Has the
Braun
fan
Breaker
not booked
has
You cooking yet?
really, Braun
Listen.
Breaker has really won me over.
Ever
as a
since
character.
this heel turn, and
Yes.
Yeah.
and especially we haven't even talked about this. I fucking love Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker. It's so good.
I want them to
I'm
get
so
Yeah,
into
I
it
haven't
is.
heard anybody say that they love Baron Corbin, but I'm stoked for you. But I'm like,
Oh,
what the
it's
fuck?
so good.
It's
I love it
incredible.
so
Nah,
much.
wolf dogs are incredible.
I love the Wolf Dog, man.
Bro, they could wrestle, bro.
This is why
No, they can
Baron
go,
Corbin
man.
Baron
went from
Corbin-
being,
That
like,
match
shit
with
on the
Axiom
show
and
to, like,
Nathan Frazier.
Oh,
That match
that
actually
that
was
shit was crazy.
That shit was crazy.
That was
bro,
crazy.
because you know how explosive he is, but every time he hits a spear, you just Like, there's no way they're kicking out of
Gee,
that.
this
Like,
man
it's
runs
better
an
than
NFL
Goldberg,
4.2, bro.
Bro, he runs the ropes
Braun
23 miles per hour,
Breaker runs a
bro.
4.2,
He runs
bro.
a 4. He
ran it so hard he almost took his own head
He was
off.
drafted as a fullback and runs a 4.2,
Oh yeah, he
bro.
did.
He runs 23 miles per hour on the ropes, bro. It's
Look
crazy.
at bro. Look at
This is
bro,
why
look
I
at his
say
college
NXT
highlights, bro.
He almost died a couple weeks ago
Yeah.
when he almost broke.
This is why I say NXT can fix anybody. Because remember, when Baron Corbin first came back, I was like, okay,
That's what
I
I'm
like the
trying to say.
vignettes. And
No,
then he
NXT
had that horrible match with the Olympic dude, and I was
Oh,
like,
my
Ted,
God.
no, Gable
I was
Simpson.
like,
God bless
I
his
guess.
heart.
They
I was like, I
asked, has
guess
anybody
NXT
kicked out
can't
of
fix Baron Corbin because that was horrible.
somebody
But
else?
look
Has
at
anybody kicked out of his sphere? Yeah, Carmelo Hayes at Battleground.
Carmelo Hayes, yeah,
Yeah,
he's the
yeah,
only
yeah.
one though. He's the only one.
At
Oh,
Battleground.
Ilya might have. I don't remember for sure. but
Ilya
might have.
has.
Yeah, but those are the only two.
Because it's
So.
Ilya, man.
Anybody, bro, NXT can if they
you said he
NXT
takes it too serious.
NXT can prove they made anybody when they made Mandy Rose a star, bro. Once they did that, bro,
Hey,
they
you
Hey,
said
let's talk
somebody
about
gotta tell
Hey,
Ilya
Connor,
change.
to answer to respond to that, Apollo Crews
Ilya
was
be hitting
actually-
himself before the match. Ilya be like, I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Hey, Apollo Crews was actually good in NXT. The main roster just decided to bring him up for no reason.
Yeah.
But I'm
At
saying
all.
NXT, if you go back down to NXT, like Mustafa was basically getting his stuff revived before they released him. Dolph
Yep.
Ziggler had a career resurgence.
Mhm.
I mean, shoot, I don't know what happened to him, but that was the most interested I ever was in Bobby Roode too since NXT. I think he still got like a back or a neck injury or whatever.
neck injury.
Yeah, so
Bro, they made Mandy Rose into a main event star, bro. She never goes to NXT.
Facts.
She was jobbing on the main roster.
which I cannot,
Yeah,
but
she
which
was.
she needs to not get forgotten about because that was during the NXT 2.0 dark days,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
He
she
was cooking.
carried
Was
that.
cooking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mandy carried an XT 2.0.
Yeah,
did.
Best
she,
thing going on there.
she was.
I just didn't like the way she lost the title. Like you couldn't have wait until the PLE
Oh, yeah.
for
Well, they were
Roxanne.
gonna release.
Well,
it
they're not
before.
going to. If that's what they really care about, they're not going to. And apparently, they went
Yeah.
to her and she said, "I'm not getting rid of it." So
I wouldn't. I mean, do you see how much money she was banking?
I
I was saying
understand.
the amount of money she
understand.
made.
I'm not.
I don't blame her.
making
Yeah,
that
I'm
money.
not. If I'm because you know we say it in sports, but in wrestling too, some people just do it because they're good at it. They might not care about it that
Shit.
much. So if she made, if that's where her priorities are, like yeah, you go where the money is. But in WWE's
Oh my
perspective,
No, she didn't.
Look at that.
No,
if
she
they
didn't.
come
Look
to
at
you
that.
No,
about,
she didn't.
yeah,
No, she didn't. No, she didn't.
No, she didn't.
She got toe to tap as a babyface, bro. It was
Dana
Gigi's before he
Brooke.
He
started.
got released.
Dana Brooks the exception. Dana Brooks the exception.
Cora Jade did lose to her though.
She lost to her in the
Jade did
title,
lose.
bro. That's
Yeah, like-
ridiculous.
Cora Jade got to be the most unluckiest woman in NXT history. Like
Mm.
when
That
she
might be
turned
Tegan Knox.
babyface, she had when she came in as a babyface, she had everybody cheering for her to be champion. Then when they signed Roxanne, everybody turned to Roxanne because she was just naturally better at being a babyface. Then Cora turns heel, which obviously we see like she was cooking. Then they made her lose the rivalry to Roxanne, and then she gets
Which
hurt.
makes sense.
She didn't get hurt. She ended up getting yiddies, and then and then she was out, and then she came back. 2 weeks later, she tears her ACL. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's bad luck, bad timing. You know, it's crazy.
Man,
Hopefully they did. Hopefully
Dana
they
Brooke
do good things with it.
was cooking ice. Relax.
Yeah, she was cooking it.
Dana
man.
never-
I don't
got her
remember.
water
I don't
on the
remember a
stove.
goddamn thing from Dana when she came back.
I remember she
Bro,
was
I
with
felt-
Kalani.
I felt
Jordan.
Kalani
Yeah,
Jordan.
they were doing the
yeah,
gymnastics thing. Oh, we're both gymnasts. Like that's what
So
they
They
were.
were,
doing.
they were
So
probably
I
gonna
felt
be a
so bad
team.
for Kalani.
They were probably
I
gonna be a
felt so
team.
bad for Kalani, bro.
Yeah,
Thank
that's so-
God. Thank God she got out
Kalani
of
was
that.
elevating fucking Dana Brooke more than Dana Brooke. Was
That's what I'm
elevating
saying, bro.
Yeah, they
Now
were-
look at Kalani.
Kalani Jordan. They would probably been a tag team on. They would probably do some tag teams.
Yeah.
No, I think
Sorry,
Dana. I think
down,
Dana
you
was
know,
getting
have a
ready to
coffee.
turn on her because Kalani didn't have that killer instinct. I guess.
Oh,
I
maybe
don't
maybe
know.
that. Maybe they could have did that.
Like
too.
she did. Like Dana had that
Yeah,
killer
exactly.
instinct. Like, you would know.
Exactly.
Like you would know what killer instinct is. Like the fuck.
Gotta have that killer instinct.
That was a terrible story. They tried, but it wasn't. It wasn't good.
I ain't
Chase,
gonna
you
lie,
on the
man.
main
Nikita
roster,
Lyons
y'all
is
not ready
cheeks.
for it.
Nikita Lyons got hurt again.
Yeah,
She got hurt again,
What?
bro. She's cheeks. I'm sorry. I don't.
When did she get hurt?
I mean,
I think it was at a house show
Sometime.
too. At a house show.
Hey Mo,
I
stop.
think it was a
stop.
house show.
That's tough.
The NXT house show.
Hey, man.
they're dangerous.
She's
man,
cheeks
man.
in two ways.
see,
Would y'all bring
I
down
was
the
subtle
NXT?
with it. You wait, what?
Who would we bring down to NXT currently to help him? Liv possibly? No, fuck out of here. We don't need that.
No, living in NXT,
I
honestly,
think
they
I
could-
think
Now,
Liv
if
would cook
Liv
in
came to
NXT.
NXT, I'm not gonna lie, she would be
Maybe-
She'd be
instantly
good.
one of the top 4 people for that title.
yeah.
Yeah,
If she went down to NXT, it could honestly really be good for her. So I mean,
it would be.
Who would we send back down to NXT?
if they wanted to do that,
Liv for sure. That's the one I would say.
I think Candice and Indy, if you're not gonna be paired up with Johnny and do that whole stuff, even though I don't think Candice needs it, but I think Indy, I think her time was cut
Definitely.
short, and then they brought her up for no reason.
Honestly,
I think
Just go back down.
Honestly,
Cameron
if-
Grimes needs to go back to
if we
NXT
said-
if they're not going to use him.
send back Odyssey Jones, bro. Where he been?
no,
He done nothing, bro.
honestly,
I thought he got hurt.
Oh,
He been
I
doing
forgot
house
about
shows, bro.
Odyssey
He does
Jones.
house shows, bro. He been doing
No
house shows.
Yeah, Odyssey Jones versus Obafemi. Nah, sign me
Nah,
up.
hold on.
Hold on,
Honestly,
we don't
if
need
we're
Odyssey
doing-
Jones to get packed up.
Honestly, if we're sending Becky and fucking New Day down to NXT or whatever, I want to see what Shawn Michaels would cook with Randy Orton. I'm not gonna lie. I want to see.
Nah, he packing everybody
Cedric
up.
Alexander.
I wanna see
Title
some
day
shit.
one.
I'm not gonna lie, Ilya
No,
getting
not winning the
packed
title,
up.
but like, yeah, do program with somebody who's up and
Oh,
coming.
like one program? Okay.
Yeah,
I would love to see Randy. I'd love to see Randy with Carmelo. That'd be crazy.
Oh nah, that RKO.
Oh.
That'd be sick. That'd be sick.
That RKO?
That'd be sick.
Out of the
That cell might be.
the coast to coast.
Yeah.
Somebody
You know
said
what?
the Miz and
Send
NXT doesn't
Ricochet
sound
back
bad
to
either.
NXT, man, because he's not doing nothing.
Someone said that.
NXT Ricochet was special.
You said Ricochet versus Ilya Dragunov. I mean, shout
That
out.
would-
Yes.
Sit back,
yes,
like
yes.
a Dexter Loomis. Bro.
No,
Dexter Loomis ain't been on
Alexander.
TV in like 2
Cedric
years, bro.
Alexander needs it, bro.
That man ain't been
Yeah,
on
I
TV in like
mean-
2 years, bro. Send him back down there too. Bro, so. Well, Cedric about to team up with Chante Down so I guess.
And I'm not gonna lie.
I think Sanche and Cedric and NXT would go.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
I'm excited for that.
Hopefully, if they do something with it, I mean, if not, then it's gonna
Who's
be.
dethroning Ilya
I mean, they just
Dragunov?
brought B-Fab back to TV, so I think Triple H is kind of like, look,
Nobody.
I know him.
Nobody.
Because
At this
Triple
point.
H loved Hit Row. Triple H loved Hit Row. If it was up to him, because he tried it. He tried to get, but, you know, people above him probably.
Yeah, but I don't. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Cedric and Ashante could be a great team, but they have so many other teams, bro. I don't know how they're gonna fall into.
We-
it.
Hey,
You
you got to add to that division
Yeah,
because
but
I
I
think
say
after
one
Mania,
thing-
the titles are getting split.
That's what I think. The
This title is
craziest
different.
The craziest thing about the tag division is you can't have too much depth, bro, because instantly that shit can be over like that.
Yeah, I mean, you already got DIY, you got Judgment Day, you got Alpha
Imperium.
Academy, you got Street Profits, Imperium, you got
And that's why
AOP,
I think
Awesome
that's why I
Truth
think-
coming back.
Today,
The Creeds.
Yeah,
you got the
that's why I
Creeds.
think.
British
Pretty
Strong
Deadly.
Style, Pretty
Pretty
Deadly,
Deadly.
Pretty
Los
Deadly, the
Lotarios,
New Day.
LWO.
Yeah, they got a lot.
You got a lot of tag
Yes.
teams, so they
Yeah,
have to
so
split.
that's why they're gonna split the titles, hopefully with some new redesigns.
Omos and God team, you know. So, I
Please.
mean,
I know Triple H.
Those
This is Undisputed
titles are
Era. Got
terrible.
so like, gee, just can you imagine? Gee, oh my fucking god! Can you imagine Cody beats Roman, and then if Undisputed Era was still here, Adam Cole versus Cody?
Bro, I'm telling you, that's your
Bro,
Horseman
Undisputed-
and Dusty
bro, I'm
feud
not
right
gonna lie.
there.
The way this bloodline is right now, if you would have just let Triple H handle them on the main roster, it would have been the same, bro. They
Undisputed.
would have. Oh my god!
Undisputed.
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know if they'd be on
Listen,
the. They wouldn't be on the level
I'm,
above.
no. I'm not
No,
saying. I'm not
no,
saying
yeah.
on. No, listen.
they, I
I'm
mean, they would have
saying, like,
been. They
They
could have
would
been
be
great though.
treated. They would be treated the same. Now, maybe the fans might not look at them the same because Roman Reigns is Roman Reigns. As much as I love Adam Cole, he was.
Well,
never
it's
one
all
to
about
be
how you
on
get it's all about how you get presented and pushed though too. Like, I don't
but they would get pushed. OD. Like,
I mean,
I think
shit.
They would.
they would get pushed. Man, I hate the Undisputed Kingdom so much because it's like, man,
it's
this is
trash,
just like a
it's
Walmart version of what.
What are we in 2024?
Yeah.
His contract up in 3 years. Come over, and Adam Cole's still young too. So by the time 2026,
Yeah.
he'll be like 35. So come.
We can leave Bobby Fish wherever he's at. We can leave him. He don't need to come.
Damn.
Bobby
I mean, honestly, he was always hurt. That's why they brought in Roderick Strong in the first
Yeah,
place.
yeah.
Because he was always hurt.
He's always had. Literally, he would be
No,
hurt.
I think the plan was always Roderick Strong, but the fact that Bobby Fish got hurt, they said, "Well, shit." I mean, you here anyways.
Bobby Fish can go fry fish and whatever.
But honestly, I don't think it's too much of a hot take. But I thought Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong were a better tag team than Red Dragon.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
Roderick
I
Strong
I
is
like-
a better athlete. Well, Roderick
Yeah,
Strong is
yeah,
a
'cause
better
I like-
athlete than Bobby
Yeah,
Fish.
I like Roderick Strong as a wrestler better than Bobby Fish. I don't really care.
It was honestly, bro. I don't. It was kind of neutral to me. I didn't mind either one. Like they both can cook in matches. So I was like,
Yeah, because when
Fish,
Bobby Fish came back,
Put Roderick Strong,
I don't think they missed
sure.
a beat. They were still cooking. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they
As
was
long,
still.
as long as we know Kyle O'Reilly's the greatest tag team wrestler in NXT history, then that's all that matters.
Yeah, facts,
I
facts,
actually
I
facts,
agree
mean,
with him.
NXT history, yeah, sure.
facts, facts, facts.
I'm not
That makes
about to
sense.
say the Forgotten Sons.
Get the fuck
You know
out of
what I
here!
mean?
Don't
Oh my god, bro.
you don't
Wait,
say
what?
Wesley.
Hey, I'm not gonna
Get the fuck
lie.
out my
There
face,
was
bro.
a period where they could have worked,
Wesley
but then all the
Snipes.
stuff came out about
The
Jackson
Forgotten
Riker.
Sons
and it
is
was-
crazy.
Bro,
All right, so
fuck out of here.
ladies, you got Ash. You've been kind of quiet, so we got to get you in here saying something. Man.
Okay, give me a second.
We need
She's
to,
like, wait a minute.
you got to drop some hot takes.
Everybody's
Something.
talking, and I'm getting really overwhelmed, so I'm just kind of sitting back and listening. That's kinda
Just
what's
butt
happening.
in. Just butt in. What do you do? Just
I'm not
chime in.
rude.
Just chime in. Just chime in. We gotta get
Okay.
you gotta give you some thoughts, some hot takes. You gotta get something, man. We gotta give you some
Hot
clips.
takes? I
gotta
don't
get-
have any hot takes.
We gotta
I
give you
don't
some clips for the.
Oh, you like the Rey Mysterio's a pretty hot take. I ain't gonna lie.
You said he's a good dad as well, so
Yeah, that's
maybe
a pretty hot take.
defend that.
Maybe me and you talk
No,
a lot.
don't
So
make that
maybe
crazy.
some of the booking stuff we talked about, like with Seth
No, we're
Rollins
not
and WrestleMania
defending-
and stuff.
We've
It's
talked about a
delinquent.
lot of different things. I've
Yeah,
said
sure.
from the jump that I thought that Damian was going to cash in at Mania, regardless of who won. But I know the CM Punk thing kind of changed stuff up. But I've been saying that since like probably August, September, because I think it makes sense, especially since Seth was the heist of the century or whatever, and you turn it back around on him, and now he's the loser on that end. That was just what I thought in terms of that, but I don't know. We talk about a lot, Malik. What do you want to talk about?
I mean, you always talking about Seth Rollins, what he could do at WrestleMania. I mean, I guess the direction they're going.
If it was up to me, being the stupid, crazy Seth Rollins fan that I am, he'd never lose. But I know that's not realistic. So
Can you tell us a booking decision that had you so irate, like the worst one you could think of?
oh god.
Like when it happened, you said, "Bro, what the fuck?"
Honestly, one that really got under my skin that I feel like a lot of people didn't talk about is when like Alba Fire and Isla Dawn went up against Ronda and Shayna and unified the titles and then essentially buried them. I was
Yeah.
like, what are we
That
doing?
was dumb.
Instantly,
Yeah.
too.
I really like Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, and it's just ever
I love
since
Isla
that happened,
Dawn.
it's just been like, I don't know. They're
Yeah.
witches.
They kind of
that shit pissed me off.
If I remember,
bad.
Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, they were immediately called up, and then they got smoked
Yeah.
They were called up like right when they won the
just to
title,
lose.
or right
Just
before.
to lose.
Yeah.
Just like Indy Hartwell, where after she won the title, they caught her up. Like she just won the
She was
title.
also hurt when she got called out.
Yeah,
So
they
it's
just
like,
won. What about Courtney? What about you? What's a booking decision that really pissed you off when it happened in the moment?
Just Ronda Rousey coming back at the 2022 Royal Rumble and winning it.
that
I-
too. Anything with
I
Ronda
did a
Rousey,
search
anything
before
with
the
Yeah,
Royal
hold on.
Rumble.
Y'all really didn't think that was gonna happen though?
No, but like, just she looked worse when she came back.
No,
she
she
came
was
back
fine.
in 2022 and she looked worse than she did in 2019. And you could tell that she hadn't been paying attention to the product. She didn't know how to wrestle. She wasn't keeping up with her promos, her in-ring psychology, anything. And you could tell that she just didn't give a shit about being there. She's like, I'm here just for a fat check. And then continued to just go online and absolutely slander the company when she's making hundreds of thousands of dollars from that same company. But it was just, I just was like, what the fuck was the point of that? And then she just upped and left anyway.
It's
Yeah.
the fact
And
that she
then-
had
That
one
was
of
the
the best
same
looking
Rumble
years
Brock
ever.
one for no reason.
Yeah.
Exactly. 2022 Royal
I call
Rumble.
that
What
shit.
the actual?
To
I
me,
call that shit.
to me, what was disappointing for me is like she had a great run in the beginning, and then like she got worse when she came back. How do you get worse when you come back though? Like that's what bothered me.
I don't know.
Sounds like some
She
Kwame
had
Brown
it,
shit.
literally, she looked worse than she was
Sounds like
in
some Carl
2019.
Anthony Towns.
It's
Still
so
look better
funny
than
you
Liv
brought that
Morgan.
because I literally was rewatching.
No,
that.
gotta stop
no,
this.
relax,
We
relax,
gotta
relax,
stop this.
relax, relax.
What
The
happened?
slander gotta stop, man.
At
That's
least
a
the
Liv
Liv
joke.
Morgan
said
and Charlotte
Ronda
We
match.
was
spent
better
30
than
at
We're,
minutes
least-
how are we
grilling
back on
her.
Liv Morgan?
I'm just saying, at least the Ronda and Charlotte I Quit match was better than that Liv
That was
Morgan and
great.
Ronda Rousey Extreme Moves match. I'm just saying, bro. Just saying.
That I quit
Yeah, it
match.
was.
He knows I'm cooking. He's the one that admitted.
You said what?
Yeah. Go ahead, Ash. Go ahead. What were you saying?
I was no, it wasn't really anything important. It's funny she brought that up though because I was actually rewatching it on Peacock a few weeks ago.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
I'm so
I mainly
sorry
was
for your
rewatching
loss.
it because I really like the Roman Seth match from the 2022 Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
like all of that whole opening was fantastic. But I was watching the women's match and people were coming out and I was like, who won this? Like, it's so forgettable on top of everything else.
I think, especially with that Royal Rumble, and I think they've improved slightly since this year's Royal Rumbles happened. It's more the fact that I'm somebody who doesn't like all the participants to be announced before the show, because you basically start fantasy booking every single person's order coming out in the match, where I like maybe 5 or 6 people being announced and then the rest of the group is completely surprising. Because we got that this year, and then that's when we get people like Jade Cargill coming in. We had Jordan Grace come in. Like, the less people you tell me who is going to be a part of the match, the better it is for me. And I understand from a booking standpoint why they do it. They want to put asses in seats. They want to make money. But you need to have faith in your divisions, regardless of if you announce them or not, that people are going to want to come. And that is why WWE is so successful right now. It's the hottest it's been in a long time. People are actually excited for the booking. They're excited to see where feuds go. They're excited for these massive events. That I think if you were to spoil the entire group of people that are going to be there, it takes the fun out of the Rumble for me, to be perfectly honest.
And with the Rumble, with the Rumble, it's also, who cares who's in it? You're selling the Rumble. This is what they call the road to WrestleMania. So certain pay-per-views, like even if Elimination Chamber wasn't in Australia and it was just in somewhere in the States, right? Yeah. You can just sell your show off the Elimination Chamber, the final pay-per-view before Mania. That's all you need. Like Money in the Bank, because Triple H went on an interview, talk about, some of the stuff like the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, like getting rid of the gimmick pay-per-views. Money in the Bank, though, he kept. Why? Because Money in the Bank, it's a real big selling point, because up until the last couple of years that Vince has ruined it, for the most part, Money in the Bank is something that a lot of people look forward to.
It propels mid-level, mid-card talent up to that main event level, and like, you need that kind of stipulation.
And to me, it did, like, for example, because we've had a lot of mess ups, but like, it did wonders for Big E. I think Big E put himself in another stratosphere by winning that Money in the Bank. It did wonders for him, right? And that was something
we wanted to see for a long time as well. We wanted to see him become world champ.
Because you gave him an IC title run, a singles run before that, and it was believable. Granted, I don't like the way he lost it, because I was not a fan of that gimmick by Apollo Crews, but nevertheless, you give him something. So it's not like a Liv Morgan where you kind of run it out of nowhere and then you just cash in the next day. No, it was like, no, this is a believable win. I've seen you already do this in this capacity and believable enough. And then mainstream wise, Big E was doing intros for what's that boxer's name that got knocked out by Tyson Fury? Deontay Wilder. He was doing intros for him, and he was all over, mainstream the world. Like with the title, like that did wonders for him.
Big E was probably bigger than we thought.
Honestly. He was. It just ended, unfortunately, because Vince is an old man that doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, Vince didn't believe it.
And other stuff.
No, Big E was probably bigger than we probably thought.
Vince was all about giving the moments. Like, he'll give people the moments, but at the end of the day, he's always going to do what he probably wanted to do at the end. He give y'all a little moment. Okay, Kofi Mania. Yeah, you can have that. You say you get a little moment right there, but you best believe, you know what I'm saying, when the time is right, I'm gonna put the title back on somebody that I want to be the champion, Brock Lesnar. You know what I mean? So he always did that. But that's how he always roped a lot of fans in, though. They would give us good moments, and then we get right back into it, and then they ruin it again. And then it was like a cycle. It was like a big ass cycle they were going through, man.
But before, the people he was putting on top was the people that he had that actually, like, he wanted, but the fans wanted too. Then that was pretty much. That was back when they had to establish the product. You know what I'm saying? They was fighting for survival at one point. So shit, he had no choice. You know what I'm saying? But so nowadays, they making so much money, they can make 1,000 bad decisions and it wouldn't even matter.
So hold on, wait. Before we go, Courtney asked, who is one wrestler that everybody loves that y'all like? Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Besides Liv.
Courtney, you can go first.
Wait, can you repeat the question, please? Just because I want to make sure I get it right.
So who's one wrestler that majority of the people fuck with, but you're like, get the fuck out of here with that shit?
Natalia.
Who likes Natalia? Wait,
people like Natalia?
Who does like Natalia?
I know that
people do. People do.
I will say to Courtney's point. I will say to Courtney's point, I've been to live events where they actually cheer Natalia. Like, the majority of the crowd cheers Natalia. I do not understand.
Mo, don't swear like that. What'd you say, Mo?
I don't hate her as much as some of y'all do. I don't
This
think
is
she's that
crazy. What?
She's
She's not
ass.
bad, but it's
Scrub.
Mo, you're just-
she's not bad, but it's just like they're trying to
I just
present,
think
they're trying to present her in ways that like they're trying to put her on the echelon, like same with Liv, like they're trying to
I
present her
think
like
for
she's on
me,
like a
the
Charlotte
biggest,
level.
the biggest thing that draws me away from her is I really, and this might be super controversial, I'm just going to say it with my entire chest. I really just feel like she really belonged in the Divas era. I feel like we've come a long way since then, and I feel like she doesn't, for me, she doesn't fit right with the Becky Lynches, the Sasha Banks, the Baileys, the Bianca Belairs, the Rhea Ripleys. She doesn't fit in that same group for me because I feel like that is that new generation that we've seen come through after the Divas era. And I honestly think her talents could be used really well down in NXT as a coach or a writer or something. I just can't get behind the wrestling style of her anymore. She's fantastic in the ring. I will never take that away from her. I will never take that away from her. She's obviously done a lot of training and she's really good at what she does. I just don't vibe with her. And that's really
I think she's great at training people. Like she got Ronda Rousey.
I think she's fantastic.
But as far as her now in the ring,
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. As far as like now, like that's what I'm saying, Mo. I think when it comes to Natalia, you just remember her as, let's be real, she was one of the best wrestlers in a weak era. She was the Kareem.
Who do we compare her to? Who do we compare? Yeah.
She's the Kareem of the Divas division. That's
Kareem.
Don't.
She really is. She really is.
Stop it! I will send you that cat jersey today. You better stop this.
Stop, bro.
Don't waste your money, man. Don't waste your money.
You better stop.
But yeah, bro, she was great. She was one of the upper echelon in ring in a weak era. The era caught up, and she hasn't adjusted. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Just like needs to put more work in the dungeon, Tyler.
So are you saying
Tell her to go back in the dungeon, bro?
Actually, you want to know why I don't even want to give her that? I don't want to give her that pass either. Because Michelle McCool looks like she could come into this era right now and cook.
She literally, Royal Rumble last year, sweats and Ugg boots.
Ugg boots.
Just still go.
Do you know how hard it is to wrestle in like anything other than actual wrestling boots? Ugg boots. Come on.
Didn't she have the most eliminations in that first women's Rumble?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
She threw out like 6 people.
Yeah,
well, I promise you, being in a wrestling ring, bro, if you ain't wearing wrestling shoes, your shoes are going to be like sliding. They're going to be sliding. I remember my second day of training, I forgot my wrestling shoes, so I wore Hirachis. I was like, I'm gonna be all right, bro. When I ran the ropes, I went boom.
Bro, Hirachis have zero traction, bro.
Bro, zero. Doesn't you can have the best shoes that have grip. You need wrestling shoes for them mats, bro.
Man, let's see. What about you, Ash? Who's a person that you want to throw out there?
I'm almost a little bit scared.
Mine. I mean, I feel like it's Punk.
Oh, Jay left at the wrong time, man.
Jay would be smiling so happy. He'd be so happy.
Yeah. Jay left at the wrong time, man.
But I will say, like, I have, and I've told Malik this, like, I have a lot of, like, Punk I don't care for one way or another, whatever. But it kind of comes into, like, with Cody Rhodes, too. Like, I'm not, like, character-wise, I'm not the biggest Cody Rhodes, like, person. I have a lot of respect for him. I think he's great at what he does. I think he does a lot for the fans. But me personally, I just like, he's not my guy. And that's okay. I still am glad that he got his spot back at WrestleMania. I think that's more than deserved. But I don't know. He's fine.
Kind of hurt.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh.
But
what
I can't
about
stand CM Punk? Can't not stand CM Punk. So.
What's CM Punk do to you, man? What's wrong with CM Punk?
I don't know. It gives me the ick. I don't know what it is. I can't.
Best
say
in the
anything.
world, man.
Why
not even in 2012, dog. Not even in 2012.
All right, relax.
CM Punk was never once the best in the world. He wasn't even the best on the roster, bro.
Okay.
In 2012, Daniel Bryan.
I'm sorry. No, I'm gonna keep it a buck. If we're talking, hold on. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. If we're just talking about if we're talking about the entirety of the 2010s when he was active, I'm taking any version of AJ Styles over CM Punk, and I'm not even thinking twice.
Facts.
I'm not even thinking. I'm definitely not thinking.
Man, I mean, that's.
I mean, if we're talking in TNA, for sure, absolutely. Yeah.
That's when
we're talking the entire world. I'm talking
Best in the
WWE.
world. Didn't say best in
No, that's
WWE.
what I'm saying. When Punk was active in the 2010s, that's
AJ Styles for sure. I mean, 100%.
Absolutely.
If we're talking WWE wise though, from Yeah, because Pipe Bomb
His
had
peak.
2011, right? So 20,
Yeah,
so
so
2011, 2013, the only person better than CM Punk was John Cena. Everybody else was underneath.
Yeah.
The only person better than CM Punk was John Cena. And that's only because Cena was the face of the WWE. They never pushed Punk to be the face of the WWE. Punk may not have been the best in-ring wrestler, like, Daniel Bryan, all those guys were still there, but the only other person that was above Punk was Cena in that time frame in WWE.
Tyler, you yapping. What do you mean since 2017 he's been booked bad? Yeah, acting like AJ wasn't the longest reigning WWE World Champion in SmackDown history in 2018.
In 2018.
That title reign ended.
He held the belt for over a year. What are y'all talking about? He's been booked bad.
Over a year, my dog.
Yeah,
was
he beat
kicking his-
Samoa Joe 4 times. Which
Hold
was
on,
so
dude,
stupid.
He's backing everybody.
Packed him up, though. Yep.
Hold
yep.
on, longest reigning WWE champion in SmackDown history, IC champion, a Mania main eventer, won the tag titles at Mania, like fastest
He
Grand
deserves
Slam
a
winner in
Nobel
history.
Peace Prize for
Come
ending
on,
that gender
bro.
reign.
No, that gender reign was
Yeah.
fire. Y'all gotta relax. That gender reign was
All right.
fire.
Maharaja!
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Maharaja, yes, sir.
That is
yes,
the
sir.
worst title
You
reign
just-
I have
You just
ever
don't
lived
like
through
it because
besides
Khali
Khali.
came back. It's okay.
No.
That title reign was
No.
cheeks. That title reign was cheeks.
Fire. Fire.
I almost
Fire.
stopped watching
That
wrestling
title
because of
reign
that.
was
Yeah, I want
No.
to hear
I
Jinder
almost
finished the
stopped
story before Joe did. I want to hear none of that.
The title reign
I
was
don't
cheeky.
care.
It was
That
getting
was so
cheeky.
trash.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How you have a bad match with Shinsuke Nakamura? That's
Bro,
crazy.
he did it, bro.
Twice.
He was cooking. Bro, he
Twice.
took with him, bro.
Two
Twice.
matches with
2 times in a row, man.
Y'all tweaking, bro. He
Couldn't
cooked.
even figure it
The
out.
best
Cook,
match
bro.
of that reign was
You
the
know
AJ
how
match
bad
when he
you gotta
lost it.
be? You know how bad you gotta be for your title reign to end because Brock Lesnar looks at you and be like, yeah, no.
I don't want
Nah.
that.
Nah, because Brock
Yeah,
didn't want
no.
the smoke.
I don't
What
want
y'all
you.
talking about? Brock
He
didn't
want
want
the
the
smoke.
smoke.
He ain't want those issues, bro.
Brock's
Jinder
like, I'm
couldn't
not
cut a
working with you,
promo.
bro.
He didn't even have a build up. Bro just said, all right, I'm no longer a loser, and now I'm just going to win the WWE Championship. There was so
Bro,
much
he
wrong
won a
with that
six-pack
shit.
challenge.
The amount
He
of
cooked.
people that
And
could
he
have
beat
won that
Sami
title
Zayn,
on
so what's going
SmackDown.
on?
Jinder was the best option.
And
bro.
I
Was the best
still
option.
believe, no, I still believe Sami
Jinder.
Zayn should have won that match. I still
No,
believe.
no.
This
Either
was
Sammy or
after-
Luke Harper. It
Give
was
me-
either
wait,
Sammy or
wait.
Luke Harper.
But
Shinsuke
wasn't
should've
Sammy?
ended that
Didn't
reign.
Sammy just come off of beating Kevin Owens or like ending that or something like
When you
that?
talk
Like,
about
isn't
from
that around
Battleground
this
and
time?
Battleground, no.
Yeah, like was that
No,
not?
that was
Yeah, and he,
2016.
yeah, and he got
That
packed
was
up.
2016. That was
Yeah, he
2016.
got packed
That was
up. He
2016.
got packed up.
He
AJ's
beat
He
Kevin
made
didn't
Owens
do
at that
anything at
point.
Mania.
That was 2016, not 17. That was 2016 Battleground.
Yeah, it don't matter what version. He got packed up.
Isn't that
bro.
when SmackDown Live first started though?
Yeah, Jinder
When
was
they did the-
2017. Jinder
Yeah,
was
Jinder was
2017.
2016
Yeah.
to like 2017 was
Jinder
AJ's
beat
reign.
Randy when Randy beat Bray Wyatt at Mania. The whole Wyatt family story. That was the.
Which is why it should have
Burn
been
down
Luke
the
Harper.
compound.
That's when they had them bugs in the match. And
I
they had
agree.
the
Luke
maggots and
Harper.
stuff.
Luke
God.
Harper should have been in the main event of WrestleMania with Bray Wyatt.
I agree.
That
I
should
agree.
have been.
I've been saying that.
But
Oh, yeah.
but it don't matter because Jinder won it. So
Packed him
That
up, you
reign
feel
was
me?
so disgustingly bad.
He has a
So
winning record
disgustingly
against
great.
Randy Orton.
You
So
got a winning
disgustingly
record against
great.
Randy Orton.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I
sir,
almost
yes,
stopped watching.
sir.
Hold
Yes,
on,
sir,
man.
yes,
Don't
sir.
act like you wasn't on the Jinder train for 3 weeks when he owned Tony Khan for 3 weeks.
Maharaja, yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes,
this
sir.
version of Jinder.
Maharaja, bro. Any
I would
version.
say
was
he was
me.
better than my Via in that segment.
He is better than my VO.
Oh, yeah.
All
Oh,
the
yeah.
time. All the time.
All time. All right,
We're gonna chill out now. We're gonna chill out now, bro.
bro got the
Hey,
worst
we gonna
long-term
relax.
WWE title reign ever. I
All
don't
the time. No, he doesn't.
Relax.
I'm sorry. As much as we love Bray Wyatt, his title reign was worse.
That
than
wasn't
Jinder.
long
Let's keep it
term. That
above.
was like a
That
month.
shit was ass.
Still so bad
It
though,
was
bro.
ass. Dean
It
Ambrose
was,
was
yeah.
ass.
And
I'm
the,
not
no,
gonna lie.
the worst world champion I've ever seen is the Great
Dean
Khali.
Ambrose was
Oh,
ass.
Khali by
Dean-
far. Khali by
I'm
far.
not gonna lie. I
Dean
would
Ambrose
much
had a
rather
match
watch-
against Dolph Ziggler at SummerSlam of all people.
I would much rather.
And
I
did
would
not
much
have a
rather
good
watch
match.
Bray Wyatt's
Yeah.
Fiend championship run than Jinder Mahal's. I'm sorry. I would
No.
much rather watch that
Championship
Fiend
run
run
was
than
decent.
Jinder Mahal's, bro.
If we're
We
if
talking
we're-
about we talking about the Fiend run that got ended by Goldberg, the
Yeah,
one
I'm
where he
saying.
got
That's the
destroyed,
worst
the one that he got
booking decision.
destroyed by Roman Reigns. when he said he
Actually,
was a freaking mask.
Bray had better
Packed him
matches
up.
than Jinder. Jay had better
Way
matches than
better.
Jinder. He faced
Way
Daniel Bryan.
better. He
Yeah,
had
Daniel
the
Bryan
Daniel
got
Bryan
the
twice.
Royal Rumble.
He had the Miz match.
Put
Yeah,
Jinder,
bro. Yeah, bro.
put Jinder Mahal in a strap match. What's gonna happen, bro?
My
Cook.
eyes are gonna bleed.
Bruh. He gonna get his
My
ass
eyes
beat. That's
are
what's
bleeding.
going on.
Y'all
Hey,
just
Jinder
racist.
Mahal gonna try to hit.
Gonna
try
whip
to
him
hit
like he
and he's
black.
gonna miss.
All I know,
He's
Jinder
gonna
Mahal,
miss.
Jinder Mahal wouldn't lose to Goldberg.
Hating on Jinder on Black History Month
Oh
is crazy, by the way.
my god.
He's
Jinder Mahal ain't getting packed
he's
up by
not
Goldberg,
part
bro.
of it.
Jinder Mahal is Black History.
No,
Month.
Jinder Mahal is not part of us.
Nah,
He
nah.
part of the culture.
Jinder Mahal's not in the cookout. He's not invited to the
He
cookout.
he coming to the
Mahal
cookout,
had
bro. He
to
coming to the cookout.
Jinder Mahal had
No,
to
he's
resort
not.
to out and out racism against Nakamura. Do you
Jinder
not?
Mahal-
Do y'all not
Jinder-
remember those promos?
Jinder Mahal coming.
Yeah,
to
he's like
Bro, how
Rook.
many
I was
things is
like,
You
my
Rook
how many
the
things is
same,
my
like-
via how many things my via said and y'all still accept him? I won't hit none.
I don't. There's a lot of bullshit, bro.
He doesn't
Via
accept.
said-
No, the thing with my V, he doesn't accept that part of himself.
This man, my via said, "How's your lips?" What does that mean? What does that mean?
How's your
Hey,
lips?
hey, bro, Mo, your accent almost came out when you said that. What does that mean?
What does that mean? Oh, explain to me. What does that mean?
I don't know,
What
bro.
are we doing here?
I mean, it means something with the
I
turning
love
them lips
Brock, but he
sideways.
be saying some bullshit, man.
Bro, I'm just saying.
Turn them lips sideways and stick it straight up the candy ass, bro. That's what
That's
what
funny.
he does.
That's
what he
funny.
says.
But how's your lips is stupid.
How's your lips is ridiculous.
Yeah,
All right.
that was so dumb.
So, guys, I guess we'll be back next week. We'll be talking about Chamber because the Chamber will happen after that. So we'll know some more Road to WrestleMania stuff after everything happens. So maybe they'll announce some more stuff. Who knows? But the match, I think the show's gonna be great overall. I think it's gonna be a good show overall. I'm excited to see it. I had to wake up a little bit early, you know what I'm saying? But it'd be alright.
I was about to say, are y'all setting an alarm?
Oh, for
No,
sure.
I'll be up anyway.
I'm
so
gonna be
I
up.
already be up.
I'm gonna be up.
I don't
Are you
go to
sure?
bed till like. I don't go to bed till like 7:00, bro. So I'll be up at night all the time.
Yeah, I'm definitely setting
Same.
an alarm.
I ain't.
You know, I got
I think
narcolepsy.
my
I
girlfriend
got.
might watch it with me.
I ain't gotta
She
worry.
might-
I ain't gotta worry about time zones, bro. I gotta fall asleep whenever I want.
Let me
Bro.
ask her. She might watch it with me because she don't
I ain't
usually
gonna
watch WWE. But the fact that she might be willing to get up at 4:00 in the
Nah,
morning,
she ain't get. She ain't get.
She might,
bro.
though.
Let her
She
sleep,
might. I
bro.
don't
Let her
know.
sleep, bro.
Oh no!
Until she falls asleep and then
You gonna
she
wake up a
realizes.
cranky woman at 4:00 in the morning? You asking for death right there, bro.
Hey, no. It's only if she wants to. If she don't want to, then
She don't want. Nah, he's gonna guilt trip her like.
Nah, it ain't worth it, bro.
Like,
It ain't worth it, bro. It ain't worth it, bro.
Hey, I might have to take her out the day before. Hey, take her on the date. You
is
know
that a
what I
cat?
mean?
Is that a cat?
You know?
Yeah.
Let's see what
I
happens.
like cat.
Aw.
What's the buddy's name?
This is Milo. Say hi.
Yo,
Hi, Milo.
He does
You-
not look impressed. He does
You
not
rock
look
with
impressed.
gender, right? Yeah.
No.
Milo is
Nobody
definitely
wants
Milo
a
is
brain.
put Milo back on the camera. I just need to ask
Yeah,
him.
let me
Not
see Milo.
having it.
Hold on, let me
I
see
need-
Bite me if I
Milo.
try to move him
He-
again.
my God.
He is an almost fan. He's an
No,
almost
he's
fan.
He's an almost sapien.
Gender,
He's black.
Gender
Of course he
Nobody
is.
Bennett, bro.
Can you lift
Of course he is.
Milo's arms like this real quick?
Black cat. Black
No,
cat.
he doesn't like to be held.
He
He's not
doesn't?
like being
Sorry.
held.
Damn.
He's a black cat. That means he's an almost sapien. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's
one of us.
that's
Yes, sir, he has
worst-
to be.
That's the most racist.
He
shit
really
you've
likes
ever
Finn
said.
Balor.
Black
I've
cat.
noticed.
Black cat. He likes Finn
What's
Balor.
Finn Balor's about to
Anytime
kick
Finn
out?
Balor's on screen,
Smart
he
man,
like
smart
runs
man.
up to the TV.
I mean, if he likes losers, I mean, I guess. I mean, I
But you was
guess.
here praising gender. That man.
Thank you. I was just about to say that's the same one.
Did gender
Talk about the modern day Maharaja.
did gender have a longer world championship reign than Finn Balor?
He had an
He
80%.
did.
Bro, he lost 80% of his matches before he became
No,
champion.
I don't.
You know how bad that is?
Hold on. At least
Did he have a longer world championship reign than Finn Balor? That's all I gotta ask.
That don't
Okay.
mean shit to me.
Okay.
That shit
Okay.
was cheeks.
He was better than
And
Finn
what
Balor.
was Finn Balor?
Buns.
What was Finn Balor?
Hey, is
At
Jinder
least
Mahal?
that's
Hey, is
fair.
Jinder Mahal better than Johnny Gargano?
He does. I mean, yeah. At this point right now, yeah. If we going on an all-time scale, yeah.
The fact that you just admitted that game, y'all got it. I'm out.
I'm being
I got
honest.
it.
Wow.
Y'all be
Anthony
easy.
Bennett clears Michael Jordan. We might as well
Yes,
say
he
that.
does.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God, relax.
Hey,
He does.
Robert Horry got more rings than LeBron, so that clearly
Hey
that
yo,
means he better.
hey yo,
Hey, Robert
LeBron
Horry said he
slander will
wants
not
to
be
fuck Larry.
tolerated.
Big shot Rob for a reason, bro. Big shot Rob for a reason, bro.
All right, y'all be easy.
Big
man.
shot,
Y'all-
Rob. Oh
y'all-
my
Bruh.
god.
Hey.
Ladies, once again, I'll let you guys plug in your socials if you want, or whatever people want to follow you. Ash, you don't make content like that, but Courtney, if you want to plug in your socials again before we head out here.
Yeah, sure. So you can find me at TikTok, Courtney_Coburn, and then on YouTube we do Outcasted OC podcast. So you'll find us there as well too. So youtube.com/Outcasted OC. You'll find all of our stuff there.
Before we head out, ladies, you got to give us a hot take, man. We got to end it off.
I
Spicy. You got to.
did one of these.
No, don't give it.
I would say
You
we've done this.
you got to do something crazy. You got to do
You know,
something
y'all
crazy.
came in with some calm shit. Like,
You got to be
Okay,
something crazy.
like, do
maybe
some
or
shit.
maybe
You're not coming.
maybe somebody you think is better. So a bold prediction. You know what I'm saying? Something.
Like say something that'll make Nate's forehead like pop out with veins.
Oh,
I don't think I've got
man.
anything. I feel
I
like
don't
I've
have anything off the top of my head.
You got
Courtney, I got
That's
nothing.
fucked up.
bring out the
It could be-
African
it
accent.
It could be anything.
I've
It could be
given-
Mercy
I've
say I'm
given
hanging
all
on by a
about
thread.
It could be
Yeah.
anything. It could be
Hey,
anything.
that night I was
Everybody-
drunk. I was actually drunk, so I didn't mean to.
That shit was funny as well. I said that to Minnie, bro. We was dying, bro. That shit was funny.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
I was drunk. As
It
fuck.
could be anything. It could be any hot take. It could be a superstar that you think is underappreciated. Somebody you think is overrated.
Oh, okay, I've got one. Chelsea Green for Money in the Bank win this year.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I want that. I
I
need
want
that.
that.
She deserves it. She's a
Yeah.
queen.
that would be cool. That'd be cool. There's some other people that come in. I don't know. Tiffany Stratton kind of knocking on that door though. I kind of feel
Yeah.
like.
It's
I
one
want
of
her
the
to
two.
win-
One of the
I
two.
want her to win.
One of the two.
I want her to win the Rumble.
Oh,
Chelsea Green.
No, Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany.
Oh,
That's what
I
I
mean
want.
that'd be fine too. That could be fine too.
Okay.
Tiffany Stratton winning the Rumble is
she can dethrone Bailey.
Nah, Bailey's never losing, bro. She's never losing. So
Oh my god.
That's what she
Here
does.
we go.
You
because
want
when
her to
she
go on a Roman
wins,
run?
because
Come
when
on,
she
come
wins,
on,
she's coming
ask
back.
her
She's
who
coming
got
back like this. She's coming back like that. Yes, sir. I'm gonna get it.
You gotta
I'm
let
gonna
this
have it,
go.
bro.
You gotta
It's
let
happening.
this go.
When she comes back and she hugs somebody, bro, it's over, bro. She's hugging
You gotta
somebody,
let
bro.
this
Yeah.
go.
Hold on. So what you gonna do if Dakota
Hug her.
hugs Bailey? What you gonna do?
Bro,
then?
hug her Bailey, bro. If I get that hug, bro, hug her Bailey's back, bro. I need the old theme, the inflatable tubes. I need it all, bro. I need it all, bro. I need to
Let
come
her
out,
grow up.
like this
Let her
and
grow
everything,
up.
bro.
What you mean,
She is
bro?
grown up.
She is
She's
grown
grown
up.
up.
What do you mean? That's a
She is
grown
grown up,
woman.
bro.
That's
She
a
is grown up,
grown
bro.
woman.
Hug her Bailey is what we need. It's
Let
best,
her
it's
be
best
an
for the culture.
adult.
What you
She is an
mean?
adult. What's wrong with her? What's wrong? Hugger Bailey is an adult, bro. What you mean, bro? It's an adult.
Yeah, all right.
It's
Shit
an
out of
adult.
here, bro.
It's an
No.
adult.
Mm.
It's an adult. But always, remember respect, bro. Come on now.
Oh,
Always.
Ash,
at the
you
end of
gotta
the day,
hold on,
bro.
hold on.
Homo
Wait, Ash
sapiens,
didn't
bro.
even get-
Oh my
Ash didn't give her
god.
hot
Yes,
take.
sir. Homo
Hold on.
sapien.
Hold on, Malik. Ash didn't give her hot take, bro.
She said she ain't got one, bro. She said she ain't
Nah,
got
she
one.
got a
Can you
clip.
No,
remove
I've
this?
got
Her
one
hot
that's
take
like-
is
Remove this
almost
from
is
the
the greatest of all time.
Oh yeah,
My
like
friend,
that.
my friend, remove this from the screen. I don't want to see this.
Yes,
No, I don't want to look at this anymore. What?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Remove
sir.
this.
Why is
What
this
is
happening?
Take
I-
this out of here.
Sir.
Get this out of here.
Yes.
I hate it so
Ash,
much.
do you have a hot take or no? Do you have a hot
Sounds
take?
nasty.
I mean, I could obviously do like a funny one because it's always the joke what Akira Tozawa should dethrone Roman. But
That's dope. I'm
I
here
would
for that.
laugh so
But
hard.
Absolutely
I
not.
think it would be kind of cool, like next year, like Money in the Bank to get like someone who's been prominently in a tag team to win the Money in the Bank contract, like a Montez Ford or like a Chad Gable or something like that, who's kind of been stuck in the tag team scene, to give them a chance to even get that opportunity, because they get really regulated to these tag team matches, and that would give them a chance to just like, there you go, this is your
Yeah.
shot. So I wouldn't mind like a Montez Ford or a Chad Gable Money in the Bank winner for this year.
Montez Ford would be sick, man. I ain't gonna that'd be sick.
Yeah.
Especially if you watched that Hulu show. He want that opportunity, So
He's so
He
fun.
won it.
I love him.
Hilarious.
Bro, when he
Oh,
took
my.
Bianca's bucket hat off,
Bro.
Bro.
that was crazy. That was wild.
His entire life is
Last
He's like,
Yeah.
you stitch this to the hat now.
That's crazy. I didn't even know waist hats were even a thing, bro. That's kind of
Yeah.
crazy.
he said you just turned into a whole new person.
That was crazy, man.
He's a clown.
But yeah.
Get
you
this
already know.
off
Almost
the
like-
screen.
Yes, sir.
Remove
Oh my.
I don't want to see this, though. Remove
Oh
Wait,
my.
you gotta
bro.
give Nate the
I don't
solo
wanna see
screen.
it.
Give Nate the solo
Oh,
screen.
my.
Why
I
are
cannot
there
do anything
unicorns
right.
in the background?
Come on.
My friend,
Hmm.
do me a favor. Remove it.
Yes, here you go.
It's been a long time.
Why are there
Oh,
unicorns
my.
in the background?
Yeah.
My friend, are you okay?
Mo,
Yes,